Hey Froggy friends, Kirostyle here, welcome back to Xenoblade Chronicles 3 Future Redeemed DLC. Thank you so much for joining me here on stream. I really appreciate it. Now today, our plan is to beat this game, finally. I was going to do that in the last stream. Last stream I was going to wrap up side quests and then beat the game, but then I got wrapped up in the side quests so much that I ended up spending the whole stream doing side quests. Now, we finished the vast majority of side quests in the game, but there's still a couple left. And I know I said I wasn't going to go for 100% completion, but I'll talk about my plans, but I'm going to do more side quests today, just wrap up the last couple ones, and then beat the final boss. Because again, we're standing right in front of the final boss, so it's not really going to take us any effort to get there. So we do have time. And I did look up a couple things since our last stream and farmed a couple items to help us out. Hey Aru and CB, Tomo, Sai, welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for coming by. I really appreciate it, guys. So I went into our characters' affinity growth sets and I spent my AP. The only ones missing sections are A and Rex. I'm missing 2 affinity growth kits. I know where one of them is, but then there's one that I don't know where it is, so well, that's okay. Hey Signy, welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for following me. I really appreciate it. Good to see you. I was also looking up stuff about this game because, you know, we're close to the end, and I came across some interesting information. So I found out in the Japanese version, Glimmer's voice actress is the same one as Pyra and Mithra, but that is not the case in the English version, but that just kind of cements, obviously, her relationship. Also, something that I didn't notice, and someone pointed it out, was that Panacea is most likely, I mean heavily implied, more or less confirmed, a descendant of Rhine and Sharla. And Linka is a descendant of Zeke and Pandoria. And I was just like, how come I didn't realize that? Because I guess from the hair color and their relationships with Rex and Shulk, you can kind of figure it out, but I think, to be honest, I kind of forgot that Pandoria and Sharla existed. Like, I don't know, they just didn't leave a lasting impression on my mind, so it didn't even occur to me. But things like, for example, Pandoria likes Octomeo, which is referenced in Linka's quests, and then there's a couple times that Panacea mentions things that could be attributed to Ryan and Sharla, which kind of means that the only character that is not the only playable character from the last 2 games that wasn't really mentioned in Future Redeemed or referenced at all was Morag and Bridget, as well, I think. Like, let me double check. Like, obviously we saw a picture of them at the end of Xenoblade 3, but we also didn't, I guess they didn't really mention Dromark, but Nia's still around, so I kind of consider that similar. Anyways, I thought that was kind of interesting and worth mentioning. I can't believe I didn't notice Panacea and Linka sooner. I think it's also because they are kind of like, they look kind of generic. They kind of look like just regular NPCs with V-color because of their clothes. And, okay, so I talked about how in the city, there's statues of Rex and Shulk, but they're not actually the founders of 2 of the houses. They are the mentors of 2 of the house founders, which is Linka and Panacea. Panacea, that means that one of her descendants is Shania. And that also means that one of Linka's descendants is Masha, which we kind of already realized. Aside from that, I also realized there's 6 statues in the city. Matthew, Nicole, Glimmer, Shulk, Rex, and then the last one is Nile, and not A. However, the Ouroboros stone statue in the city mentions a 7th founder of the city that goes unnamed, and intentionally decided not to have a statue. That could either be A or Riku, which again makes it kind of weird. Riku's role is kind of weird. I'll talk about that when we finish the game, unless some of my questions get answered. Anyways, I thought those were just kind of interesting lore tidbits to mention. So again, we're gonna wrap up a couple side quests. There's really only a couple things we have to do. We have to get the last couple Nopon medals, and we need to fix up this ether furnace. Now the Nopon medals might actually be a little bit more trouble than I thought, but I'll mention why in a second.
What did they want again?
So I farmed out the rest of these parts off stream. The only ones I was missing really was wool rocks and warning lamps. Warning lamps are found in the battlefield near the beginning of the game, where Kevis and Agnes were fighting, and then wool rocks are found just outside of Colony 9, but they're kind of... Not to say, even though they're only 1-star rarity, they seem harder to find than Rainbow Zirconia, but... Oh no, I don't have enough wool rocks. I thought I had 10, but I forgot. Rarity matters. See, they want a 1-star wool rock. I only have like 2 and 3-star wool rocks as well, which is kind of silly. Nothing. It seems those weren't the faulty parts. Let's see what else could be the cause.
What did they want again?
I probably have to end up fixing everything, don't I? Oh no, this was one! I didn't need to do the other ones! What a waste of time and resources. Look, Shulk, it's working. Indeed, that's the sound of a job well done. Now all that's left is to analyze the machine and repurpose the tech for use in the mobile furnace. Right, then theoretically, we should be able to craft high-quality gems whenever we want. Damn, you guys are wizards. How's that even gonna work? Well, the way this device works is fundamentally the same as the one we use, but... the technology it uses is very... how do I put this? Idiosyncratic. It's not something that could have come off an assembly line. I think it's custom-made and quite meticulously at that. And for that reason, it looks like it'll be an incredibly useful asset with regard to upgrading our mobile version. Well, well, who'd have thought that she'd still be purring along nicely after the colonies had such a fall from grace? Gem Man's invention continues to stand the test of time. What a formidable fellow. Thank you, sir. We'll treat her kindly, we promise. You can now craft gems up to rank 5.
To me, this was always just junk, but you actually fixed it. Nice.
To me. I miss those days sometimes.
Okay, I'm only going to craft the ones that are kind of important. Okay. I think some of these high ones are like items from super bosses or like unique notorious marks. Okay, I need boosting aggro, very important. I also need lowering aggro. Dang it, I don't have enough items for this one. Healing is important. HP, moderately important. Crit is pretty good. Dexterity is nice, but I don't really use it. Oh, I actually have everything for number 5. Agility. What about block rate? I mean, I know you're supposed to refine this furnace much earlier in the game, but man, like... Okay, there we go. We got pretty good gems now. I think it automatically upgrades the ones you have equipped. Yeah, there we go. Am I missing an accessory upgrade kit? Oh, darn it. Okay. Whatever. I don't need to get them all. The annoying thing about some of these upgrade kits is that they aren't in chests. They're just kind of like in special places around the world that you gotta come across, which means they don't get marked on your map. So I went back and tried to find...
That was a track.
Like, I even went... I looked up a map that had all the affinity growth kits, and I revisited every location, and I couldn't find where it is. Or, I could find only one. Okay, there's one over here on the ledge. Oh! Hey, ZB, thank you so much for the frogs. Okay, there's one, like, over here, but I can't figure out how to get there. Maybe I have to jump from up across. Because I'm missing 2 affinity growth kits, one for A and one for Rex. I'm okay if I don't have one for Rex, I guess. Yes, his DPS will suffer, but... Oh! Okay, climb the ladder. How do I get to there? I need to jump from there. Like, I can't jump from here, that's death. I can't climb on top of this rock. Or can I? Well, I can. Does this help me, though? Oh, it does! There we go.
A new stage in my development.
Unfortunately, I used up all my AP. I only want to boost your healing, so there's only a couple skills that are super important here. And Glimmer is a really good healer, so... I don't know where the last affinity growth kit is. I don't think it's from a side quest either, but... Because I only have like 2 side quests, or 1 side quest left. But I've still visited every single... Like, I looked up a map that shows me where all the affinity growth kits are, and I can't find... I revisited every location that the maps have marked. Okay, so... There's one other thing that I'm missing, is... That I want to get done, that is. And that is, no pawn medals needed. Now, I've opened pretty much every chest in the game. And I even looked up the map, and I tracked down all the Nopon medals, and I'm pretty sure I have opened every Nopon medal chest. So I was like, well, where am I missing Nopon medals? Apparently, you actually have to kill all these unique monsters. All the ones that are less than level 60. Ah, hey, Sai. So all the unique monsters that are level 60 and higher are considered super bosses, but all the ones that are below level 60, you actually have to beat them to get the Nopon medals. So I was hoping not to have to do this today, but
Made it.
But I'm so close to finishing the community. I just need like 2 more characters, and literally it's just Nopon medals. No, I need 3 more characters, but they're all related to Nopon medals. I need Bobabi, of course, and then finishing Bobabi also gives you that Nopon loving girl, and then she gives you the last recipe, which gives you Georgie's. So we'll spend some of the stream fighting these unique monsters. But we should be super powerful now. Okay, I even have aggro down. How come I'm still getting aggro? Also, I like super powered up Matthew, so a lot of his skills come off cooldown really quickly.
Let's bring it together, guys.
That's it! Let's get it done!
I was mulling this one over. How do we play this?
Now we're talking.
And Rex is actually strong now because I actually have upgrades on him. Because I was able to afford it. And I also have the correct accessories on everyone to give them the right heroic chains.
Not over yet. I'll send them flying.
Whose plan do we choose?
Could we try this one out?
Do as I do.
What about something like this? Yeah, I got it.
Yeah, Rex is actually doing decent damage now. Maybe I should have given him the last affinity unlock kit.
Not done yet. The finishing touch.
We're gonna die. Okay, got it. Not hitting it just yet. We're just getting started. We can do it.
Here I go.
I'm killing it. What else is new? All right, we did it.
I don't know if perhaps one of the notorious monsters gives you an affinity growth kit, but I don't think so. The nice thing is they do give you a lot of items that are otherwise also useful. Bombastic Rotger Jr. They always have such silly
We've
names.
arrived. Where to next?
At least I don't have to defeat the ones that are like level... whatever. Oh no, some of them only appear during certain types of weather as well. I don't know what the conditions are for each one. So you can change the weather and the time when you quick travel here. Just change both of them. I wish it would tell you.
Which way next?
Hopefully it's not a combination of both that I need. Wait, unless, oh no, I think unless he's underground. Oh, he is, okay. How do I get there again? Is it down here?
Let me have a look. A cave? What lurks inside, I wonder?
There you are, Bombastic Rocker Jr.
If we're gonna do it, we better do it right.
Victory came easy.
More intel on the
Get wrecked. The nice thing is when you defeat them, you can also use their tombstones as quick travel points. There's nowhere here. This one's really... I remember these guys are really high. I don't know if those ones are... what level they are. I might save them for last if they're too high, because it's like those two Lepnesses. Which is
Well, here we are.
quite a bit. Okay, this guy's only level 9, so he's gonna get wrecked. I I guess I should have done these or last stream, not yesterday. Last stream. But yeah, those guys are level 90, so I don't even have to kill them. Okay, sweet.
If we're gonna do it, we better do it right. We all That's a big help. That'll be enough of that enemy.
You all. This is quite rare.
Okay, it would have saved me some trouble if I did it last stream, but again, I was like, oh, I won't go for 100% completion, I'll just do the side quests. Little did I know that Bo Bobby needs me to do all this stuff too, which is a little ridiculous, but...
I can't say I'm not intrigued.
If we're gonna do it, we better do it right.
Can we do this?
First strike to me. That's a big help.
There goes the enemy.
That's a big help.
Marked up the training, I guess.
Proof of our victories.
Yeah, so this is where you get all like the battle manuals and stuff. Okay, I took care of him. At least they're all marked on my map now. There's like a whole bunch of them over here.
Here's our destination.
Youch! It's got a name. Well, that's wet.
Oh, you're
my
level
whistle,
43.
that has.
If we're gonna do it, we better do it right. Alright. We've got my full support.
Illusory blue!
Please don't fall down the cliff though. Now Rex is getting aggro.
That's it. Let's get it done.
I was mulling this one over.
Come on, you know you can with club. On first look, yeah.
Let's fight like this.
Another one. Get a load of that.
We could go with this.
Could we try this one out? I was mulling this one over.
Yeah, launch him.
Let's step closer to victory.
Here's what I propose.
Could we try this one out?
Do as I do. Good way to start a party. I've got just the follow-up. We can't stop just yet.
That was incredible!
How'd you like that?
Who was that?
Give me all your stuff.
We probably took down enough of these now.
Unfortunately, I don't know which one of these guys have the Nopon medals. So I just have to go and kill as many as I can today. Oh, look at Matthew adjust his hair. He, like, slapped his face a couple seconds ago, too. There's a couple monsters over here.
Okay, we've arrived.
Youch!
Uh-oh, someone's taking an interest.
The outcome was patently obvious.
More intel on the enemy.
This is quite rare.
Oh, Nopon medals. Yeah, there's another one down there.
Youch!
Again, I feel bad beating up the local wildlife because all I'm doing is killing enemies that just are too strong, but they're not really actively being aggressive
The bigger
necessarily.
They are, the harder I hit.
I mean, I guess if you walk in front of them, they will aggro you. So,
New entry in the Enemypedia.
but they're just being wildlife, you know. It's kind of annoying how I have to wait a couple seconds to see all the drops because they drop so many things. But they do give me quite a bit of affinity, though. There's one over here. Hey, Lork, welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for coming by. I appreciate it. We're just killing a bunch of the unique, notorious monsters first, because apparently that's how you get the last Nopon medals. So, I am cursed to finish almost 100% completion of this
The bigger
game.
they are, the harder I hit. And don't come back here.
Take that, tree hugger, Gerald.
Gathered more info.
That's what you get for hugging trees, Gerald.
Open up, says, got us a Nopon medal. This'll make for a happy Nopon somewhere.
Oh, there's a Nopon medal. 4 out of 11. Again, I don't know which notorious monsters have Nopon medals, so I'm just killing them all. I do know you do not need to kill the ones that... You do not need to kill the ones that are level 60 or above, because those are considered super bosses. Which is, thank goodness, because I would not be able to beat them. Yeah. Rematch with this dumb bird. I should probably kill that stupid flagpole first.
These are rare.
Yes, this one. But we're super powered now, so
Let's slash them good.
I hope there's a genuine need for this.
Where are ya?
hey, kill it before it summons some Ignas. There, thank you.
Nice move, Where are ya?
Do I have to fight that level 100 bird? Not for the Nopon medals. All the notorious monsters that are more than level 60, I do not need to kill. Take that!
The outcome was patently obvious. Enemy data complete.
Okay, got a review. Where's the next one? Okay, these ones I think are pretty hard, so I'm not sure. I don't think I need to get those guys. Well, I'll check on them later. I know they're high level because they're like in a high level area.
Which way next?
There's one over here. Look, I got a cool potato.
Let's bash them good.
They don't look all that tough.
Let's keep this up. Where are you?
It's a giant caterpillar thing. It's kind of gross.
Ow, my face.
The outcome was patently obvious. Enemy data complete.
Break these fists. Don't come back here.
I know I can count on you all.
Break. Break.
Go on, praise us some more.
Imagine all the silk that thing could spin. Very true. Again, I feel like I'm upsetting the local, like, ecology by doing this, but the game told me to.
We've arrived. Where to next?
More birds.
Finally, the bigger they are, the harder I hit.
Just introduce a population of invasive Nopon.
There goes the enemy.
Yeah, this one's kind of pretty.
There goes the enemy. We shouldn't hold off the shots.
We probably took down enough of these now.
I mean, the thing is, if you want, you can revive them and then fight them again. That's what these gravestones are for. I think this guy's level 90, so I don't have to... Bioluminescent Bob is 90.
Made it!
Youch!
There's one that hops out of the water over here. Smackdown Brannigan.
If we're gonna do it, we better do it right.
Our victory is far from certain.
First strike to me.
There goes the enemy.
Looking good!
That wasn't even a war.
Proof of our victory. These are rare.
The cool thing is about Matthew is I got a skill for him that makes it so whenever you use Gigantic Beat, all his skills come off cooldown, so that's really nice. Any notorious monster with Smackdown in its name is a good notorious monster. The thing is if its name's Smackdown, is that an invitation? Come smack me down? It doesn't sound like I'm going to smack you down, it's like, no, come smack me down, right?
We've arrived.
Or let's have a smackdown,
Where to next?
I guess. Oh, right, I totally forgot. Off stream, I also farmed all the items I need to upgrade my blades again. I was gonna do that, but I forgot.
There goes our chance to slip by.
Illusory blast!
Looking good, right?
Stop there! I'll be your opponent. I'm feeling full of it.
keep you painless, thankfully.
Yeah, it's like a command. It's like, come smack down Brannigan. Okay, let's go upgrade our weapons again. At least I think I farmed out the items I need. I hope it's... I realized that there's actually a rarity value you need, which is silly. I know Xenoblade does that in the past. Like, I thought the rarity values were fixed per item, but apparently it's like not. I farmed out these testudo shoulder guns. Oh, see? I don't have any 3-star testudo shoulder guns. That's unfortunate. Because I kept farming them. You fight them getting the Agni and testudos near that area I was just at. Where are they? Killed too many things today. Where is it? I know I can sort items, but I thought that this was higher on my list. Here it is. See, I have 6 2-star testudo shoulder guns. So maybe I may have to defeat more... Maybe I have to defeat the testudos near the end of the game, but according to the website I found, they're only found in like a couple locations, and I'm pretty sure I went to them. Whatever, I guess we're not upgrading our weapons again. Yeah, the gacha will always catch up to you. It's always about the gacha, isn't it? There's a couple enemies in the lake. One of them is a giant gorilla.
Okay, we've arrived.
Let's watch the giant gorilla jump onto that platform from here. Like, where does he come from? Where'd he go? Okay, so like look at the platform that we're beelining towards. Where is he? See, does he only appear during certain times of day or something? Or is it weather? I found out it's also weather for some of these guys. Where are you, man? The thing is, I can change time, but whether I need to quick travel to do it. Are you here? What causes him to spawn? We saw him so much the other day. Poor thing, he's probably hot. Oh, here! Oh, see, so I can't see where he falls from. He like Kamehameha'd me, what the heck?
Okay, let's bring it together, guys. More intel on the enemy.
and then there's another dude in the middle of the lake here. Wait, no, Shulk said there was one that only appears like during certain types of weather here, didn't he? Not sure if it might be too strong for me. We'll see. I'll get close and see if it spawns. He said it was like during stormy weather, didn't he? Wait, there's snowy weather in this game? I didn't know that. I thought it was only on top of the mountains.
Made it!
Is he down there? Is it that thing? What level are you? 41. Wait, no, you're just a regular enemy. Oh no, the sea dragon, I see him. Wait, I need to kill these things. I don't have these things in my Monsterpedia. Wait, you're level 80, never mind. Okay, I'm just gonna beat up these fish.
Let's bash them good. Don't let the enemy take the upper hand. First strike to me.
Great. That's the
Stop there. I'll be your opponent. That's a big help.
Well, please don't come over here.
That wasn't even a warm-up.
Okay. That sea dragon is the same as the sea dragon from Xenoblade 3. He's one of the super bosses. He's like in that little cove in the middle, like on the side of the ocean, which is terrifying to think of. Let's fight this bird. Avoid the giant hole in the middle of the ground. Surrogate Fitzpatrick. Wait, Surrogate Fitzpatrick, does that mean... Is it... Oh god, I almost fell down the hole. Is that referring to him protecting the eggs? Because then I feel bad. I really don't want to fall down this hole. He doesn't have to protect his eggs, he made his choice. That's a little, of a cruel way to think about it.
I know I can counter you all.
Are there any Xenoblade 2 squoods at all? I have not found them yet. I'm surprised you remember what they're called. Those are the giant squid things on the bottom of Tantal. I've not seen them yet in this game. Or in Xenoblade 3, but I wouldn't be surprised if they're hidden somewhere.
Illusory bloom!
Me, you won! Come on, is that all you got?
The outcome was patently obvious.
You had to look it up. Those things were terrifying. Especially when I found them, like, unexpectedly. They were so scary.
The outcome was patently obvious. The outcome was patently obvious.
Oh yeah, I also realized I forgot there's a collectopedia in this game. Like, I've been collecting items, but you actually need to, like, turn them in. This is from Xenoblade 1.
Right.
Oh, but I have to actually turn them in.
Right, that's registered.
But that's that thing you registered.
I mean, I'm kind of done with all the other turn-in quests, right? Might as well just turn them in.
It checks out.
Oh my god, I forgot there's so much.
There it is, in the collectible. Not bad, it's collecting one.
I saved it to the collectopedia.
And that's it.
Yeah, the true final boss is the collectopedia.
This one's cost us some steps.
There it is, in the collectible.
Again, I think I've done like all the turn-in
I
quests,
saved it to the Collectopedia.
so I don't need as many of these items.
But that's that thing you registered.
The only thing I need are no-pod medals
There
now.
it is, in the Collectopedia.
That'll do it.
I wish there's like a quick way to do it, where I could just do multiple at a time.
Well, this one's cost us some steps.
Because I looked at my affinity, I'm like, how come I have 0%
There it is, in the Collectopedia.
on collecting items? Because I have so many items, but
It's coming along nicely.
I have to actually turn them in.
But that's that thing you registered. But that's that thing you registered.
At least the world in Xenoblade Future Redeemed is split up in only 5 areas. That's...
And that's it.
I saved it to the Collectopedia. Right, that's registered.
Hey, item info update.
I saved it to the Collectopedia.
Well, this one's cost us some steps. And that's it.
Collectopedia's coming along nicely.
Not bad, this collecting one.
I saved it to the Collectopedia.
But that's that thing you registered. But that's that thing you registered.
Okay, this area has less, let's thank goodness.
Cost us some steps.
But that's that thing you registered.
I saved it to the Collectopedia.
There it is, in the Collectopedia.
See, the thing is, I wouldn't have wanted to do this while I was doing the game either,
It checks out.
because I'd be afraid that I would need these items for some side quest.
That'll do it.
I saved it to the Collectopedia.
There it is, in the Collectopedia.
And that's it.
Not bad, this collecting one. Not bad, this collecting one.
Collectopedia's coming along nicely. I love seeing it all filled out. But that's that thing you registered.
That'll do it.
There it is, in the Collectopedia.
Well, this one's cost us some steps.
That'll do it.
Something new in the Collectopedia.
Oh my gosh, can you just let me do multiples at a time?
Right, that's registered.
Well, this one's cost us some steps.
Right, that's registered.
There it is, in the Collectopedia.
Hey, item info update. Something new in the Collectopedia.
Well, this one's cost us some steps.
Hey, item info update.
Right, that's registered.
Hey, item info update.
It checks out.
Not bad, this collecting one.
That'll do it.
Okay, one more.
I saved it to the Collectopedia.
Hey, item info update.
Well, this one's cost us some steps.
But that's that thing you registered.
It checks out.
Not bad, this collecting one.
I saved it to the Collectopedia.
Well, this one's cost us some steps.
It checks out.
I saved it to the Collectopedia.
But that's that thing you registered.
And that's it.
I saved it to the Collectopedia.
But that's that thing you registered.
And that's it.
I love seeing it all filled out.
Okay, sweet. We're only missing. Well, I guess we might as well fill these.
I saved it to the Collectopedia.
It checks out.
Something new in the Collectopedia.
That'll do it. That'll do it.
Okay. Enemypedia, the community. Okay, we got all affinity scenes, battle missions, and then exploration. What am I missing for exploration? Oh, just finding things. Okay, sweet. Oh, that was a bit troublesome.
Made it!
A most uncommon item.
He's underneath.
Youch!
We will know its name for certain.
The bigger they are, the harder I hit them. Be all that you can be.
Oh, he looks so fluffy. Or furry.
That's a big help. Mighty strike!
His eyes don't look very friendly, eh?
Let's send them packing!
This is pretty rare.
Sweet, not the
More
metal.
intel on the enemy.
That's what I need. Okay. Oh, there's none over here. Okay, there's one dude here. Wait, are you? Wait, no, you're the really powerful one, aren't you? You're like the level 100 dude, aren't you?
Okay, we've arrived.
Wait, no, this was the dragon. This was the dragon that was sleeping. You're only 46. You're very large, but you're only 46. Oh, but the Ignis might come and fight me. Oh, hate those guys.
Uh-oh.
Yep, come over here.
I'm feeling full of beat. Ow, my face! Great! Come on! Mighty strike! Heavy rush! Right on the middle.
Wee. Sweet. The Ignas are not aggressive like the Agnian and the Kevis soldiers. If you're high enough level, they leave you alone.
Come on, you know you wanna. Now we're another one. I'll send them.
How do we go? You can trust me on this.
I'm just... I want to get the last chain, but I was just gonna speed it, because I don't actually need to kill him. Since he's dead.
Let's keep going. More of a cigar than a vein, yeah? I know I can count for you.
Enemy data complete.
Just 3 more no-pun medals. Okay, I think you're like the level 100 one, aren't you?
Here's our destination.
Yeah, you're the level 100 one. I'm gonna leave you alone.
We can
We should
chill
probably
for a
save
minute.
too. I haven't saved in a while.
Okay, it's all backed up.
It's high time we moved on.
Also, I realized like some of the accessories I have are pretty good, but I wonder if I have any like good completion bonuses. This one's a revive one, actually. Maybe I should give you the revive one. Tactics Manual Volume 7. Oh, this one. Yeah, reducing aggro is nice, but reviving will be good in a pinch. Increases aggro is good. Are there any other ones that give a Bravo? Because I like to end with the tank, so... Okay, no. You know what? That's fine. This one is definitely a fog rift. I'm not sure if you have to kill everything in the area or if it's just a weather thing that makes it spawn. Yeah, I think there's a notorious monster here that's actually only spawns during the storm time. I can't remember if it's Fog Hue and Augustus or if it's Sensational Gigapur. I think it's Sensational Gigapur. Weather. Oops. Stormy.
Which way next?
Oh no, I didn't mean to. I walked the wrong way.
Whoa!
I meant to turn this way. How do I get... Wait, I can't use the elevator from here? Then how do I get down? Do I just have to teleport over here? Wait, no, I can't go down. Oh, I didn't come from this elevator. I didn't come from this elevator. That's the elevator used in Xenoblade 1. I came from here.
Hit it. Here we go!
Wait, did I not repair this? I thought I did. Oh, I did. Okay, it's just not marked on my map. Okay.
Going down!
This looks like it doesn't work physically, but whatever. Oh, I didn't change it. I forgot to change it to stormy weather when I came here. Okay, you know what? That's fine. I gotta kill these guys anyways.
Let's bash them good!
Is it even worth it? Well, don't let me stop you.
Mighty strike! Don't let up now! I'll be your opponent. I'm feeling
Pretty much
full
the
of beef.
perfect win.
This was basically what I predicted.
It's me you want.
Oh no, you're the one that appears during stormy weather.
First strike to me.
Wait, what happened to the giant flying bird thing?
I got the enemy's attention. Stop there! I'll be your opponent. That's a big help.
Does the other one just not appear during storms and this guy takes his place? Oh no, he appears on the turn, I think. Can you wake up, Matthew?
Mighty strike! Here we go! Let's go for the big one!
Someone launch him. Thank you.
Go with the usual! Let's send you packing!
I was gonna chain attack you, but you're dying too fast, so I might as well just save myself the trouble. It would suck if his.
Close the enemypedia entry.
It would suck if the items that he dropped fell off the world.
Let's bash them good!
This fight was not worth it. The outcome was patently obvious.
Where's the other dude? He's over here. Oh no, this was a dragon in here. Wait, what about the giant? No, I could have sworn there was like a giant. There was like a giant, like stingray thing in the area over here that I had to kill. Wasn't he like right here? I thought he was like right here. Did I dream him up or something? I definitely had to sneak past him on this bridge. I definitely had to sneak past him on my way up. And he gave me a lot of trouble. Wait, no, I think that's the other one that I need to spawn. No, wait, no. Oh, never mind, okay. Well, I don't know. This one. Wait, it is stormy weather, though. How do I get to Sensational Gigapur? Is he on top? I thought he was underneath. Is he up here?
That was a track.
Is he over here where we fought N? He's definitely not here. Okay, where is he? Sensational Gigapur. He's on the Gravina Bridge. Wait, is he... Does he appear in only non-stormy weather, and that's why the other guy appears? Like, I definitely remember. I think it's the giant stingray thing.
We've arrived. Where to next?
Wahey!
Look at the pretty colors here.
Going down!
But I think I'm still missing one Nopon medal after this.
Youch! Youch! Youch!
Where is there? There definitely was like a giant stingray enemy. Like, let's see. Where is he? I have to kill this guy. I forgot. Many-lived Derek. Where's Sensational Gigapur? Wait, no, was there another bridge? Maybe that's the one I'm thinking of. Well, maybe he's out here, but then do I need to make it stormy? Do I have to walk all the way back again? It's kind of annoying. Oh, I think this is where the stingray dude was, right?
A most uncommon item.
You'll want to watch your step at night.
Wait, where? No, wait, no, he's supposed to be here. I'll come back later. I know that one as a Nopon medal because I remember people complaining about it online. Imagine if there was one fewer Nopon medal actually in the game than all the guides said. I'd be so mad.
Here's our destination.
There's definitely a notorious monster here though. The community's just collectively trolling each other about the last one. I'd be so angry. That's something people would do though.
They don't look all that far.
What if I kill this egg before it hatches? Probably not possible. Come on, many-lived Derek. Why are so many notorious monsters birds? Like the vast majority of them are birds.
Let's send them packing! That's a big help. With all the power at my disposal!
He looks so funny.
That wasn't even a warm-up.
We probably took down enough of these now.
You say that, Rex, but I definitely have not taken down enough of these. Okay, I'm gonna... Xenoblade, Future, Redeemed, Gigapur. Can be found on Gravina Bridge in Black Mountains. Defeating it counts towards your enemypedia. Yeah, it's the giant stingray thing. Okay, but what weather do I need for it? Game. A sensational Gigapur during thunderstorms. So the first time I came through this area, when I was heading up, it was complete chance that stupid thing was blocking the way towards where I was going. But I did do thunderstorms. Does it need to be like nighttime thunderstorms? Ravina Bridge during a thunderstorm. It is a thunderstorm. Or is it because it's nighttime now?
Going down!
So it was by pure chance that I came across that thing. I mean, I guess you'd still be chased by the other dude, the gargoyle as well, right?
Youch! Youch!
Where is this guy? Is that him? No, it's not.
Treasure. Nice.
Look, there's these things. Am I supposed to kill these things first?
We have the advantage here. Uppercut me. I'm feeling scrumpy. Mighty strike.
Maybe I need to kill the other fog beasts in the area?
Hardly even broke a sweat.
Victory came easily.
Why are you fighting me?
Way ahead of you. Your fighting spirit burns bright. Come on. Stop there. I'll be your opponent. I'm feeling full of beats. Double spinning it. That was nothing.
The outcome
He was right
patient.
here, I remember. What? Is he over here? I'm so confused. I definitely saw him on the way up. This is just like that other fog rift. I don't know where it went. Is he in here? No, he's not. Hey, Azuria, welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for coming by. Was there another? Is there another bridge underneath? No, there's not. Where is this thing? It's definitely thunderstorms too. How come he's not spawning? I don't get it. Oh no, is he on this bridge? Oh! Well, that's what people meant that when they said that he was on the wrong spot on the map. I thought people meant that he was on the wrong spot of the map because this shows that he's on this landmass. He's actually flying above this bridge. Oh. Well, there's the Pepito. I don't think I can't kill this Pepito.
Come here, you.
It's too fast.
Let's bash them good.
He got away. Okay, fine. I'll take it out on Sensational Gigapur.
It's unlocked.
I'll be your opponent. I'll follow you. Double spinning it. Mighty strike. Uppercut. Energy boost. Double spinning it. Detonating hit. Power will be destroyed. We can keep this going. Let's strike forward. I hear you. Drag double spinning it.
Time to keep up.
Time for something real special.
Someone launch him.
Time to whip out the D-boy.
I'm ready to follow you up.
Fine, I'll chain attack you.
That's it. Let's get it done.
Let me offer some wisdom.
Oh, I'm doing well today, thank you. We're gonna finish the game today, but I have to finish up like one side quest, which involves me defeating all the unique monsters. So I'm monster hunting right now. But some of them are kind of annoying to find.
me offer some wisdom.
What about something like this?
The thing is, I have too many chains that are like defensive. Like all of these are like defensive ones. I don't have too many attacking ones. Yeah, I'm doing a victory lap around Ionios before we finish this game for good.
What about something like this?
Could we try this one out?
What if I got it.
Oh wait, oh I meant to select A or whatever. That's fine. We're destroying it anyways.
Here I go. The finishing touch. Here goes all the whole hog.
That'll be enough of that enemy.
Okay, one more Nopon medal. One more. I bet it's one of the ones in the ravine. I keep calling this area the ravine, but I know it's the old Legra Baja battlefront. There's two unique monsters here. One of them must be this one, Gotthard the Ethereal. He must be level like 60 plus, but I bet this one's not. Fog Trawler Tall Stuff. What a silly name. There's also a couple things in this ravine that I haven't done yet. There's one ether channel, and there's also one
Which way next?
incursion I haven't done around here, but I don't really want to do an incursion. Who's fighting me? Hey, no, why? How'd you see me? You're so far away. I don't want to fight you. I already beat you up. Get lost. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna stay away from him. Oh, there's a fog rift there, but it's level 58. Okay, where'd the big guy go? Oh, he respawned. Okay.
Let's thrash them good.
This fight is not yet.
Don't let them know. First strike to me. I'll be your opponent. That's a big help. That wasn't even a warm-up. Let's thrash them good.
This fight is not yet. Kneel!
What? Were we not popular? That's a big help.
Oh, big guy, go away.
Where are ya?
Oh. Hey, you know what? Fine, I'll beat you up. You're big, but you're weak. This is your own fault, man. I have no quarry with you. His range is so large for detection.
Waiting on your command.
Oh, you know what? Maybe I should do the fog rift.
Come here, you. Way ahead of you. I'm feeling full of beans.
It's your Whirlwind! Where are ya?
Roll with the punches. You're in the groove, Matthew. Don't come back here.
I know I can count on you all.
The enemy. How do we proceed?
Illusory
That's a big help.
I learned my lesson. I'll fight the ads.
light! Illusory blue! Okay, I'm good to go.
The word down the street. Double right on the money. Ready for the big one.
Okay, let's bring it together, guys.
Mighty strike. Double spinning in. Energy boost. Gigantic. I'll be your opponent.
You broke a sweat.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Something shining. It's an ether channel.
So that guy's level 60, which I think means I don't need to fight him because
Looking good.
he's considered one of the super bosses. Well, this guy's level 55, so I do need to fight this one. They're so close together, though. I'm afraid of aggroing both of them.
Let's bash them good.
They don't look all that fun.
First strike to me.
It's me, you won.
That's a big help.
That was nothing.
Topped up the training, I guess.
Break! Break!
Illusory blade!
They thought this would slow us down.
Topped up the training, I guess.
It's me, you won.
I'm feeling full of beef.
Gotcha.
Right on the money.
Knowledge to me, Mr. Rico.
Go on, praise us some more.
Come on, frog trawler tall stuff.
Come here, you.
It's me, you won.
That's a big help. Double uppercut.
There goes the enemy. Ready and go.
Ow, we're all poisoned. They are correct, though. He is very tall stuff.
No message.
That is correct.
Swords around. I'm ready to follow you on.
Let's get us up.
Come on, you know you want our wit, folks. Not over yet. I'll send them flying. We could go with this.
Here's what I propose. Here's what I propose. Here's what I propose.
I got it.
Wait, no, I should have launched him there.
Here I go. Look out.
I was mulling this one over.
We're gonna dice you up.
It's in the bag. I'll bring it home.
There we go. Get launched.
We're just getting started. We can do it.
Here I go.
Give 'em a taste.
Oh, that actually killed him.
What else is
I didn't think that would actually kill him. Oh my gosh.
We've gathered much data on this.
Wait, that didn't even give me a Nopon medal. Where's the last Nopon medal?
Let's bash them good.
They don't look all that fun.
First strike to me. There it is.
And don't come back here.
Victory came easily.
I should check the other layer of the map, actually. That's probably... I defeated you. I defeated that guy. I defeated this guy. There's no other notorious monsters hidden underground. Where's the last Nopon medal? Yeah, I must be missing a container. Hey, you know what? I'm gonna get this last ether mast. Maybe that'll give me a clue. The game doesn't track which medals you have,
Here we are.
but it does track the chests that you've opened, so and the unique monsters you defeated. So it has to be one of the two, but you need to get the ether mask first, which means I need to beat up these Agnian soldiers over here to get this last one.
Let's bash them good.
This fight is no way.
And the Nopon medals are in chests or unique monsters, so unlike the Affinity Growth Kits, the Growth Kits, some of them are not from chests, some of them are just
I can count on you all.
shiny sparkles that are on the map, and those are not tracked by the game, which is kind of annoying.
The enemy. How do we proceed?
Free. Uppercut. I'm feeling full of beans. Mighty strike. I'll be your opponent. It's a big help.
I lost the enemy's attention. I see right through you.
Pretty much a perfect win.
Wait, those guys aren't even part of the incursion. I defeated them for no reason.
Let's bash them good.
Let's get this out of the way.
Well, that guy in the background is just doing his job, and I'm gonna go beat him up.
Mighty strike. Mighty strike.
Ready and
Mighty strike.
Double spinning Double spinning That was nuts.
Victory came easily.
Who's attacking me?
It's me you want.
I'm feeling full of beans.
There goes the enemy. It's me you want.
That's a big help.
Oh, yep. Thank you, Flag, for aggroing everything. How does a flag signal everyone anyways? Doesn't make any sense.
Let's go for the big one.
Well, he gives me the rare Tetsudo shoulder guns. Oh, the incursion's inside. I haven't even actually got... See, this guy's doing his job. I'm just gonna come beat the crap out of him.
This was basically what I predicted.
Is there nothing up here? Why did I climb up here? Well, I guess I could jump over the fence from there. I think that's what they want me to do.
Let's bash them good. We have the advantage here. Revolt, uppercut. Mighty strike. Stop that. I'll be your opponent. That's a big help.
Double spinning
Where are ya?
Mighty strike. Revolt, uppercut.
Eyes on me!
Energy
Double
boost.
spinning
It's me you want!
I'm feeling full of beans. I'll be your opponent. Yeah. Let's show 'em what we've got. Let's go for the big one.
Whatever you need!
Okay, I got another shoulder gun. I need 4 more of those things. This better be worth it.
Looks like we've got business. Bah, someone's eager for a kickie.
Oh great, of course you attract everyone. Oh my god, they're all coming. Oh my god, they're all coming.
There goes the enemy. Gotcha! Launch!
Very thoughtful of you.
I have 5 enemies. Okay, 5 enemies is not completely awful. I guess it's because I am very well leveled now, unlike last time's stream.
This is basically what I predicted.
Yoo-hoo!
Seems we stood out a bit too much.
Way ahead of you.
See what?
I'm feeling full of beans.
Like,
There goes the enemy.
I'm going
There goes the enemy.
Here's a big one in a row. Stop Alright, that's one thrown in. Here we go. You ready or what?
Victory.
The outcome was patently obvious.
Where are the other enemies? Oh hi.
Let's thrash them good. Don't let the enemy take the upper hand. Stop there. I'll be your opponent. That's a big
There
help.
goes the enemy.
Great. Stop there. I'll be your opponent.
Very thoughtful of you.
That wasn't even a warm-up.
Okay. Last ether mast.
This will be worth fixing.
Somehow I feel like this is not actually that helpful. Because I feel like I already got like all the chests in this area anyways. So I don't think it's actually going to reveal anything.
Is this what we've been seeking?
I need to kill those strong testudos, but they only respawn 2 at a time. And even if you quick travel away and come back, they don't always respawn right away. You gotta like reload the game or something. Let's look at our map and see if we actually missed any chests. Oh, there's one here in the corner. I had to get past Gothard though. Can I just jump down there? I don't think there's a Nopon medal in there though. Every other thing on the map is accounted for. Where is this last Nopon medal? I'm so confused. Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can jump down to get this one. Hey Cat, welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for coming by. Good to see ya.
Okay, we're here.
Gosh, this last Nopon medal is gonna be the death of me. Oh my god, it's all the way down there. There's no way I can survive that fall. Oh, but that means I have to kill all those things down there again. And if it's a chest, that means I can't sneak past
Where's our
Gothard, because if he
destination?
wakes up, I won't be able to open the chest. Because I'll be aggroed. Well, thank you for the sleeveless. I appreciate it, Cat. What if I sneak around this way? That might work, actually. Maybe I should try killing this guy, even though he's level 60. Hey, come on, give me a Nopon medal, give me a Nopon medal, give me a Nopon medal.
Open up, says neat.
Hey, these are well.
Come on, come on.
Nice one.
Where's my last Nopon medal? Do I have to kill Gothard? mean, he's level 60. Do I stand a chance against him? Wait, no, there's a chest here. Wait, no, that's not a chest. Wait, I didn't kill this guy. What the heck? I totally missed this guy. Oh, I bet you have the last Nopal medal. Please tell me you have the last medal. I beg of you. This last Nopal medal is all I need
Which way next?
to get, like, completion for most of everything. Oh, he's on top of the cliff. Of course he is. This has to be the last one. This has to be the last one. Please, I beg of you.
This is the place.
I don't even care about the last affinity growth kit. Oh, it's you. Okay, fine.
If we're gonna do it, we better do it right. We all that we can be. Me, what? I'm feeling full of enemies. Stop there! I'll be your opponent. I'm feeling full of enemies. I lost the enemy. Stop there! I'll be your opponent. Me, what? I still got it. I'm going for it. Here we go. You ready or what?
Why do I have aggro? Why do I have aggro? Oh, okay, thank you. Someone heal me. I guess I should stand in the healing circle. Yes, Snowpond medal! I heard him say it! Yes! Oh my gosh! I got it! This better be worth it, Bobby. Oh my gosh. I gotta take one last trip down to the ravine and see if those testudos respawned. If I can at least kill 2 more, at least I can get some better weapons. Otherwise I have to, like, reload my save. Make them spawn.
Here we are.
Which is silly. At least it's 100% drop rate. I still know where that last affinity growth kit is, but you know what? I don't care. Oh, it didn't respawn. Okay, fine. Well, actually, this is a campsite, right? Let's save here and then respawn here. I just need to kill, like, a couple more of these dudes.
This is the place.
Okay, good. We're making good time. This is exactly
I'm in the mood to tinker.
what I needed. Okay, fine. I'll clean my clothes.
Let's make ourselves more presentable.
Do I have better things for gems too now that I killed a bunch of those guys?
Finished.
Let's take it for a spin.
Looks decent enough.
Let's take it for a spin.
Finished.
Let's take it for a spin. Gems ready.
I like it.
Gems ready.
I like it.
Oh, I own that one, okay.
Looks decent enough.
Let's take it for a spin.
We can do more later.
How come I don't have any level ups from fighting all those things? Oh, I do. Sweet. Like 1.
Ah, that's worked up a good sweat.
Well, actually, no, there's 1 fog rift I'm missing. We might as well do that first.
If everyone's ready.
Okay, I think it might be due to the weather, because last time I went there, it wasn't spawning last stream. But I forgot about the weather requirement. That might be it. Let's try Stormy. I don't know if Stormy is going to make a difference. Let's try Stormy Night. They are fog beasts, after all. Maybe they like that.
Here we are.
'Cause then I'd be literally finished, well, not everything in the game, but like, pretty much most of what's in this game. Aha, there it is. You. Beat up this guy too while we're at it.
Let's bash them good.
Sure, whatever. Let's get this out of the way.
Great! Stop there! I'll be your opponent. I'm feeling full of beat. Mighty strength!
Counting on you, Zimmer.
Another pass! More with the punches! Raging ball! Mighty strength!
That's right. Eyes on me. You're on a roll, Zimmer.
I know I can count on you all.
Hey, these are rare.
Oh, come on.
Now, what were the best responses?
It's me you want.
I'm feeling full of beat.
There goes the enemy. There goes the enemy. It's me you want.
That's a big help.
Double speed. Let's go.
I was attacking the wrong enemy.
Our time to shine.
If it's too much for one, try 2. Ready for the big one. Ready when you are.
Come back here.
I know I can count on you all.
Did I finish any of these?
That'll do it.
I love seeing it all filled out.
Nice. Okay, still missing a couple of these, but again, not a big deal. Well, they even tell you what the enemies drop and where they're found. That's very handy there. It's still annoying though. The world's still too large that doesn't even help you too much. Did I not finish all the exploration? What am I missing? I've discovered everything. I mean, I haven't defeated all the monsters, but I've certainly discovered everything, right? There's no question marks left on my map. Well, whatever. Whatever, I don't need 100%, but I could have sworn I should have been able to get 100% there. I wonder if the ending you get an extra scene for getting 100% community, like in Torna. I didn't do it in Torna, because there were a couple annoying ones, but you got like an extra picture at the end of all the NPCs and characters celebrating.
Here we are.
I want to upgrade Matthew's weapon, but it's better if I do the tanks, honestly.
Pleased to use, but not abuse.
But there's still another upgrade? Where do I get mineral Darbus bones? I haven't seen anything like that. Unless I turn them all in for the Collectopedia already. Okay, this should give us the last community members.
Well, here we are.
We've got something for you. Bobby, appreciate hard work of friends. Please to wait a sec while Bobby confirm. Wait, I wonder if the last weapon upgrade item is from one of those, like, level 60 plus notorious monsters. Astounding! Perfection! Can hardly believe friends have collected this many. Behold, reward that due to friends today. Please to make best possible use of. Joggy's amulet, gold. Swam's amulet, gold. What fun names. Oh, spiffing, so spiffing. No Pawn Metal collection's complete. Thanks to friends so much, will Bobby not know how to thank with enough raring? I'm just happy you're happy, pal. Does that mean you finally come into your own? Exactly correct. Now can go home without scolding from Mama Pawn. Or so Bobby thought at first, but now that Bobby think might stay here a while longer. For lo and behold, Bobby discovered beauty of independent living. If Bobby go back now, assuredly forced to enter workforce, Bobby not peachy keen on prospect of hard labor. Yeah, well, you know yourself best. Do what makes you happy, man. Anyway, with all that said, Shop of Bobby will be taking long administrative hiatus. But Bobby not want to stay forever alone, so would appreciate friends could come and visit. Sure thing, if we find a moment. Okay, then Bobby take nap now. Please rouse from slumber at dinner time. He just flops over. What a carefree guy. I worked so hard to complete this quest all for him to get a nap. That's all I did.
Ah, yes! That's the full medal collection.
Yay, we finally finished it.
Just earlier, Bobby received letter from Mama Pawn. Oh, that was quick. Oh yeah? What did she say? She checked in to see if Bobby finished or not with collection of no Pawn metal. But Bobby get bit cheeky and sent straight back with curt reply, not yet. Why? You could have told her the good news. If Bobby write that, she insists Bobby return home with utmost urgency. Probably also make long list of chores to do. Can get away with busy excusings for present. Art of mercantile negotiation has many uses. Meh. Genius application of thinking. Bobby is such smarty pawn. Prodigal Sunny Pawn.
That's how you make chunks.
That weird? What's weird? Bobby been living day to day as free spirit, doing whatever tickles fancy of Bobby, but now it starts to feel like something lacking. Aha, that's probably because you had a little taste of the joy of good honest labor. Meh, joy of working off clogs is unimaginable. It's possible that Mama Pawn expects so much of Bobby to plant seed of motivation. No, from now on Bobby refused to move single sentry, prerogative of lazy bum is basic right. Okay, Bobby. Okay, we gotta find that other girl then. You need to finish Bobby's to get hers because she's like a no Pawn fan or something like that. Wait, why do I have an exclamation mark on my map here? Is there another quest I haven't done yet? Oh my god, there's another quest over here. Oh my goodness. Oh, hey, Maddie. Hey, yourself, Dylan. What you up to here? Well, you know, just thinking about things, life, where we're going, know what I mean? Yeah, city's on your mind. Bingo. Things will never go back to normal for us if we don't get this rebuilding done. One day soon, we'll have to get started. We'll need to scout out a new location. So with this and that, I figured it might help to have the armories operational, you know? But in Shulk's estimation, it'd be too much of a chore for the Mo. Repairing such a large piece of machinery would require a lot of worker hours. The internal wiring is also a lot more complicated than it appears at first glance. It would not be a simple job, simply put. So, have you talked to the others about this? No, not yet. Why? What are you thinking? That's perfect then, I'll take this to him. But Matt will never manage alone. That's why I wasn't gonna suggest doing it alone. I want to ask the Liberators for their help. What? This is a city problem, Matt. You really want to get them involved in it? At this point, the city and the Liberators are one and the same. That's your problem right there, Dill. Huh? You gotta stop dividing the world into us and them. I know we are always living in our own little bubble, but it's like... Us and the Liberators, we're tight now, don't you think? Honestly, we're pretty much a family. You're with me on this, yeah? Huh. Might have to chew on that one for a bit. Aw, come on, man. Don't be such a killjoy. Matthew, if you truly believe that, you need only reach out to them. See if they reciprocate how you feel. Yeah, I was thinking of doing just that. Here's something else, Matt, I swear. Well, anyway, I'll be sure to do something about the whole armory business. And mate, stop trying to do things alone. We're all in this together. Yeah, alright, I get the message. Flippin' poser. Well, guess I'll just have to hold you to it. Alright, guess time to do the rounds. Do I get an affinity pack from this? Is this where I get the last affinity pack? Wait, no, there was an NPC here that I wanted to talk to, and then they disappeared when I did the cutscene. Yeah, Kiro in streams 1 to 5. I'm not gonna 100% this game, and then here I am. I mean, technically I'm not gonna 100% the game. I'm gonna be like 99% finish the game. Oh, everyone's here. Look at Matt becoming a leader. I actually tried looking into it one time myself, but it seemed like a massive pain to fix up. Don't know where to start. But it's definitely possible, right? That is leaving costs out of the equation. Bringing the cost down is exactly why we're needed here, isn't it? But Matthew, isn't this a city problem? Do we really need to beg for help? If it enables us to use aerial routes, our logistics will get a much needed boost in efficiency. Getting it done would benefit everyone here. I think we'd be mad to pass this one up. Right, valid point. All on the same page then, great. Now how about we get to laying the groundwork? If there's anything we can do to help, just shout. We'll sort it out. Better start rounding out the materials. Can someone get a list going? Alright then, we'll defer to you here, Matthew. I appreciate the vote of confidence.
Right, what's next?
Actually, I should change the time to daytime so the cutscenes here look nicer. Well, first the Remembrance Stone and now the armories? You sure like to keep honest people busy, huh? Huh, I know you. You're just happy he came to you, aren't you? This place is safe, but it's not 100% absolutely forever safe. Might be good to have an exit strategy in place. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this place is going down the second we beat Alpha. I'll be more than happy to help too, Matthew, although I'm not great with machines. Still, find me something to do. There'll be a lot of people working on this, gotta be hectic as hell. Or gonna be hectic as hell. You know it, but if it's your curry fueling them, they'll have the energy to move mountains. That's a lot of faith to put in one humble dish, but sure thing. If they keep eating it, I'll keep making it. I'm already itching to get started. Any careful tinkering needs doing. You point me at it and watch me go. I've got some nimble fingers myself. Hope I can put them to good use. Oh, I know, I'll go round up more hands. The more people helping us, the better. Thanks, everyone. Couldn't do it without you.
Next is...
Forsooth, you wish for mine help in the great work of restoring yon armories to their former glory. I hate how you talk, Janice. High time. Didn't think I'd get to fly in an armory again. Honestly, I can't wait. Is this a directive from the Liberator's top brass then, Matthew? Nah, not this time. You're free to take the job or leave it, whatever suits you. So you're leaving it to our discretion. Well then. Our answer's obvious, isn't it? Yeah, I believe so. Hey, Sai. Harvey and I will take part in your project. We'll be glad to lend you our assistance. Oh yeah, you sure? Both in Kevis and Agnes, we're taught to value our comrades, to have each other's backs. This choice is no choice at all. Nice speech. That's hit me right in the tear ducts. We could try to canvass for more volunteers from our side as well. Would that be okay? Yeah, sweet. If you could, that'd be a big help. Young Master Matthew, prithee, forget not your humble servant, me! Suck up.
Let's keep going.
Where's the Nopon girl? Is she with Riku? So those big transport ship things are called armories, are they? You think the armories can still fly? I want to help, let me help. Okay, but like, is it meant to be on top of our Liberator duties, or... Xiaomi, please stuff a sock in it. One day, Link is gonna stop covering for you, and on that day, I'll be ready to teach you the meaning of real, honest work. I didn't say I was gonna do it, did I? Way to stereotype someone. So you'll help then? Sure, happily, though you might want to relegate me to lugging stuff around. I did some Levinus maintenance back in Kevis, so I might be able to do a bit more. Might as well, can't turn out a butt in need now, can we?
Let's head back for a moment.
Where's the Nopon girl? Or does she only appear at night? Oh, there you are. Whoa, it's like a whole crumble of ruins out here. But I'm not seeing many Nopon around. Bit of a letdown, honestly, considering how many there were in the city. I don't know, we met a fair few on the way here, actually. That's good news, I look forward to meeting them. So to get Cyril's community, you have to help all the Nopons, which includes Bobabi. Baba Lulu and Guru were talking about you guys. You know? Huh? You met him? Yep, we all had a big mushroom feast together. You really shouldn't go outside on your own like that, it's dangerous. Okay, soz. Soz. Guess what? I played a board game with Bobabi today, it was so much fun. You and Nopon sure get along like a house on fire, don't you? I just love Nopon to bits. They're cute and they're fluffy, oh I could cuddle them all day.
Looks like we have something to discuss.
Hey you, I want to give you this. Doodle Noodles recipe. It's a recipe. A Nopon friend of mine gave it to me. It's called Doodle Noodles. Isn't that adorable? Oh, and if you need any assistance, they say they all want to help. Nopon are normally so fickle. What got them fired up enough to get involved like this? Huh. I know what we gotta do. Starting today, I'm gonna appoint you our official Nopon ambassador. Really? An ambassador? Me? That's badassador.
We made a connection.
Shh, this is Nopon Ambassador Cyril. Do you copy? Over. We copy, so how are you getting on with the pawn? Oh great, we had a blast again today, playing games and stuff. You could say I had a heck of a time. I think we struck gold appointing this one. She's a real free spirit. At the start, you weren't sure what you thought of the Nopon. They've really grown on you. Yeah, they are pretty cute, aren't they? Especially since the first one we saw was Ricky. I mean, the first big one.
This is pretty rare.
And he was cool, but it wasn't like... It was like slightly annoying as well.
Look at all those different dishes they're eating.
Where's Georgie?
Man, I'm getting hungry just looking at him.
Do I need to change the time of day to find you, Georgie? Yeah, they've gotten cuter. You know, I still think my favorite Nopon is Kino. Kino was great. I guess on some level I realized Granddad's curry was always the talk of Colony 9. But I never thought it turned out to be this big of a deal. Don't think you'd have imagined it either, to be honest. Indeed, but I think dear old Giorgio would be proud. True enough. It certainly is nice to be proven wrong. Don't worry, I'll be sure to spread the good curry word and have folk talking about 1,000 years from now. You get weirdly animated whenever you have curry on the brain, huh? Ha! Always good to establish a good customer base that'll keep me in good stead for years to come.
A growing circle of friends who help each other out. Community rocks.
Suppose it's finally about time for me to follow in Granddad's footsteps and start up my own restaurant.
Appreciative of those bonds.
Hell yeah, are you gonna come to the city? I bet your business will be booming over there. Huh, you might be onto something. I can't really be hanging around this place my whole life, can I? Well, I'll give it a thought anyway. Cheers. If I do take you up on that, you better keep spreading the word. I have 100% community now! I just need to finish this quest. So you don't need 100% community to unlock this quest, which sounds like the last community quest. But if you finish everyone, you still need to at least finish Bo Bobby, which is the most annoying one. Oh, thank you so much for the stretch. Because without Bo Bobby, you can't get Cyril or Georgie. And those will be the last ones. Like, I did everyone, and then finishing Bo Bobby gave me this quest. But I didn't see Cyril or the Nopons in the cutscenes for this quest. Oh, you're back. How did all... There's the triumphant march. He literally got everyone. There's Cyril. I see her in the background. Wow, you were busy. See, Dylan, what'd I tell you? Us city folk and the liberators, we're all birds of a feather now. Don't knock a bit of camaraderie till you try it, eh? Huh, you got me there. Yeah, this is sweet. Well, one thing's for sure. Wherever we found the next city, we'll need to make sure there's lots of room. That's the spirit, mate. Huh. Looks like I'll have my hands full, nothing a mechanic loves more. I can't wait to get started too. Let's get our technically minded bods together and start planning. Nickel, could you get our experts to gather round? Sure, I could do that. Oh, I'll go as well. And if I can get the supply, logistics, provisions, and other assorted dogs bodies over here, please. Oh, this is so slapdash. Surely it'd be better to draw up a proper plan first. We could play a supervisory role then. Care to help me, Glimmer? Yeah, sure. Yeah, the British slang. If Matthew hadn't stepped up, all these people would never have come together on their own. Few would attempt to rally everyone under one banner, and fewer still would achieve it. We're already witness to a great feat today. For a leader, he's a real handful, that one. Right on, guys. There's plenty of work to go around. I know you'll do us proud. Rex didn't say anything during that cutscene. Is he even helping us? There he is. Oh, look at the Nopons! That one has a huge backpack. Why is he not at the bottom? By all the stars above, the armories as I live and breathe. All they need now are a few tanks of fuel and they should be ready to fly. Huh, then we better stock up on some so we're ready for any eventuality. We can't very well afford to be sitting around in Colony 9 indeed. You said it, as soon as this Alpha thing is resolved, we'll be right back to our war against Mobius. First off, we should find some place we can stay hidden from them. Good point. I'll be damned if I let those scumbags steal our home from us a second time. I feel exactly the same, Mickey, my chum. We won't let them. Never again. Sounds to me like we'll be sticking together for quite some time, then. Indubitably, for we are now faithful companions, bound by the red thread of common destiny and no mistaking. Yeah, what Janice said. When we leave here, it'll be as one people. The armories are gonna make that happen. Well then, it's all up to you guys now. We'll keep Colony 9 safe. Nobody's dying on my watch. That goes for you too, Matt. You die out there, I'll kick your arse. Aw. Huh, I hear ya. Rex still didn't say anything during that whole cutscene. Do I get an affinity growth kit from that? Where do I get my last affinity growth kit? Chaotic Memory Tyrant Ring. I don't know where that last affinity growth kit is. Poor Rex. Yeah, I should upgrade you while I'm at it.
I gained a new skill. The result of experience.
Party recharge self KO. When A dies, she recharges all allies' arts by 100%. Wow.
The result of experience. I gained a new skill. The result of experience. Skill enhanced. I'm stronger now.
Also, she doesn't use her talent art when I'm not playing as her directly. Do any characters use their talent art when I don't play as them?
Skill enhanced.
Because hers makes you invincible for a bit.
Skill enhanced.
I mean, I could just switch to her, but that's kind of a pain in the butt.
New power to command. Skill enhanced.
This one's a little more polished. This one's a little more polished. I made this art a bit heftier.
I wonder if there's exactly enough affinity points in the game to upgrade everything.
This one's a little more
Like, there's no leeway. You have to do everything if you want to be
This one's a
100%.
little more polished. I feel the power. Seems I've mastered that one.
I'm getting to grips with this.
Also,
I'm
like,
getting to grips
I'm
with
level
this.
60. You can go up to,
Feels good.
like, level 100 or 99 or something like that. But people were saying that it's really hard to get there because
Dictate my strength.
getting XP above level 60 is hard. You just basically have to keep resurrecting and fighting the same, like, strong, notorious monsters to grind XP. That doesn't sound like very fun.
I'm really shaping up here. I'll make good use of this. I'll make good use of this. I'm really shaping up here.
I'm gonna have enough for all these characters, purely because Rex still doesn't have his last area unlocked.
Skills are earned, not learned. Skills are earned, not learned. That'll come in handy in battle. That'll come in handy in battle.
Yeah, Rex is
I think I got the
taking
gist.
one for the team.
My arts grow ever more
I
refined.
mean, I can always reset
I'm stronger now.
other people and then use...
My arts grow ever
points,
more
but
refined. I'm
kind of a
stronger
pain.
now. My arts grow ever more refined. My arts grow ever more refined. This strength will shape.
Why is there not a
future.
last node either? Why is it 39? Why isn't it 40? Well, I'll leave Shulk. Well, maybe not. You know what? I'll just get some for Shulk.
Stretching the limits of my ability.
Might as well, right?
There is more to power than just strength. Alright, I think I got the gist. Alright, I think I got the gist. I could never have done this on my own.
Yeah, everyone else has all the gems and accessories. Also, Rex is missing one accessory slot. That's fine. Rex, you're taking one for the team. You're just a DPS, so you're not as important. I want to see if I can farm those last weapon upgrades, though. I just need to defeat 4 Testudos. Because I think that'll make a big difference. I think I'm going to steamroll this final boss. I'm so freaking strong now.
Well, here we are.
I got long cutscenes though, or something like that. Yes, okay. The testudos are back.
Come here, you!
Come over here.
It's me you want!
I'm feeling full of beef!
Launch!
Heavy rush on the money! Mighty strike! And don't come back here!
Topped up the training, I guess.
Come here, you! Way ahead of you!
You want!
That's a big help! Like that!
Kneel.
Hop on! Launch! Heavy rush!
Double spinning
Another mighty strike!
Piece of cake. Victory came easily. We've arrived. Where to?
Tend to your personal needs, everyone.
Okay, it's all backed up.
Time to depart yet again.
We're gonna reload just to get those testudos to respawn. It's annoying there's only 2 of them. Unfortunately, even just like zoning in and out of the area doesn't respawn them, guaranteed. It takes like a couple reloads everywhere. So this is just faster. Honestly, I don't know where that last affinity growth kit is. I've opened all the chests in the game. I pulled up a map showing where all the affinity growth kits were, and I backtracked to every one of the locations. Didn't find them. I wouldn't mind if I was still missing like the accessory slot or a gem slot, but the affinity slot is pretty important. But I don't want to waste the time on stream finding it, so again. If I ever come back to this game in the future on my own, maybe I'll do it, but I don't plan on fighting all the level 100 notorious monsters, so... And I guess, in a way, it's kind of good just because if I make Rex too strong, he'll start stealing aggro. He's already starting to steal aggro,
Patently obvious.
along with myself, Matthew, from the tanks.
No injuries to speak of.
Topped up the training, I guess.
Okay, we're here.
Riku did a good job, if Riku say so himself. Enchantment complete. Pleased to use, but not abuse. Pleased to use, but not abuse.
Let's do one last quick lap around town. It'd be annoying if, when you finish the last community event quest, everyone got one piece of new dialogue. You have to go find them again. I'll get the armies prepped and ready to fly for whatever, just to be on the safe side. You just do what you have to do, alright, Matt? Sure thing, Dylan. Hold the fort till we get back, yeah? Don't go dying someplace without me knowing. How on Ionios did you manage to repair that ether furnace? It was basically a hunk of rusted junk. Hats off to you, my friends. Let me just disassemble it for future reference and see what you got going in there. Don't do that, we only just repaired it. Huh, don't worry, I was just pulling your leg. Knowing how you think, Lucille, I'm not entirely sure I believe you. Okay, I think those were the last people that had spare dialogue I need to see. Okay, we are all set. Finally, it's been a long time coming. I could have beat this game like earlier this week, but I'm kind of glad I did this. I have a lot to say about this game too once we're finished it.
Okay.
Tend to your personal needs, everyone.
Laundry, laundry, laundry.
Ooh, one last 2 levels. Nice.
These fists just keep hitting harder. Okay, it's all backed up.
25
Time we moved on.
hours, getting close to 26 hours. Not bad. People said it's about 20 hours to fully 100% this, according to howlongtobeat.com, but that was only after the first couple of days of statistics. I'm glad this turned out to be this length too. I was so afraid that this would be shorter than Torna, and I guess it could be if you like speed it, but I think I did a good job taking the right amount of time, honestly. A nice way to wrap up the entire Xenoblade trilogy. Okay, we've kept Alpha waiting for all this time, like 9 hours later. He's only level 49, what a schmuck. Don't tell me, what if we beat him and then there's like actually an actual final dungeon that I need to go through? I don't think so though.
Nobody needs this.
Most patient boss ever. Ow!
I'll save you, I swear! No! I lost the enemy's attention!
Can you not aggro me? Oh, I'm dead.
I'll help you! Just hold on!
Ooh, this music's nice. He is getting destroyed. He's getting destroyed easier than like a normal mob. I can barely even see his enemy model. Why does he only have 1 wing? The world domination can wait. They need Nopon medals.
That's it! Let's get it done! Come on, you know you wanna! Here's what I would do. Now we're talking. On first up, yeah?
Aw, he doesn't get launched. It would have been funny to see him getting launched.
Another one! Let me offer some wisdom.
I did Rex. I don't really need Glimmer though.
How'd you think this do as I do?
So much damage.
Let's fight like this. Can't pass this one up. Let me offer some wisdom.
I was mulling this one over.
I did Rex and Matthew.
Here's what I propose. I'll rise to the
First off,
Oh, I did topple on him. Oh, maybe I can launch him. I'll try launching him.
I'll bring it home.
Yeah! I thought he was already toppled before, but I think he was just like on the ground. Well, that was easy. Please tell me you have a second forum. That was too pathetic.
Careful! Crap!
Is he eating my Ouroboros?
Matthew in two.
He's found it. The trace of turmoil. That's still within him.
Discard the past. Let it all go, Matthew.
I won't.
What harm did your kind do? You have done nothing wrong. You simply strode forth towards the future. But the olden humans, they did not find value in it. You must have realized this is not where you belong.
Stop!
Why make a martyr of yourself? Why be a stepping stone? For as long as the old is not excised, mankind has no future.
The old? You say?
It's in your hands, Matthew.
Gotta be kidding me. I'm nowhere near done yet. I'm not dying with so much left undone. I'm not done!
Matthew! Niall!
You again.
En, don't mistake me. I am one who lives in the now. My blade knows no regrets.
I thought you'd say that. And that's why I can't afford to just take off. Hey.
Matthew.
Hey. You okay? Then let's seize it together. Our true future.
I'm sorry.
It's nothing. En, I've got a crap load of stuff I want to say to you. But right this instant, I'm glad we're both fighting on the same side. Am I right?
I keep forgetting Riku's
There
with
you
us.
go. Mr. Alpha, sir. You want to go so badly, then pick up and go. This world, it belongs to us.
Regrettable, Matthew. I'd hoped that we could celebrate the day of departure together. But very well. It seems that I must forsake you. The olden ones, olden life, your olden notions.
Oh, he's transforming. Oh, this is some really cool visual. Yeah, it's like the Eye of Sauron. Oh, are you just a giant fog beast? Please tell me we can actually see your form. Well, there we go. We barely even got a good look at Alvis. He was, like, backdropped by so much light. Oh, hi. Oh, what is your face? This is not what I was expecting. Do I have aggro? Why do I have aggro? Someone heal me! I went too hard. Great, everyone got stunned except for me, so I'm probably gonna get aggro again. Okay, I have a chain attack. Oh, wait, I didn't even notice Niall's with us.
Nothing else for it, right?
Wait, no, Naya doesn't have a unity attack with anyone. Okay, I want to increase aggro, actually. It's not affected by break or topple or launch, though. Actually, I didn't notice. Is N actually fighting with us in the battle? What about Panacea and Linka? Hey Hakaze, welcome to the stream! It's a good thing I can't fall off this cliff. Uh-oh, what's he doing? What's he doing? Was I supposed to dodge that? Was that a Final Fantasy XIV telegraphed attack? Well, we heal up pretty quickly. I might not even need a second chain attack. Oh, he blocked my chain attack. Okay. Ow. 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 Can I get away from that? Oh, we got a chain attack. We launched him. Oh, I didn't even need the chain attack. Sweet.
He's still standing? After all this? Cheers to old Klaus! His gifts just keep on giving!
Yeah, all this is Klaus's fault.
Damn it! If only those two were here!
Matthew, raise up your fists.
What?
I will grant you the sword's power. Transfer it to your fists of the end.
That light.
No way! Drive it in! Release the power of Ouroboros!
Shut the hell up already! I ain't taking orders from you!
Ooh. Oh, they're inventing Ouroboros. Wait, but there's seven of them. That's an odd number because of Nile. Are they making one Ouroboros together with all seven of them? Well, they are. Oh, it's still incomplete though. I want to see what it looks like. Oh, there we go, there we go. I want to see what it looks like in actual, like, material form. There we go. Oh, he's so cool. He's punching it. Sword beats fist. Oh, they attacked each other. That was pretty cool.
Matthew, your actions have made the future uncertain. Have you no regrets?
Oh, shut up, Alvis.
Given a choice of this magnitude, surely there is doubt.
Oh, believe me, got 'em in spades. That's why we move forward. Always ahead. See ya. Alpha.
Right we are. Just one last thing then.
Yeah. You got
Wait,
it.
what are you two doing?
Hey,
Is this explaining why they're not in the main game afterwards? What are they doing?
Alpha was, and I am, an avatar. The spirit of your world.
No, A. No.
Just like Alpha needed all of you. You and your world. You need me.
An avatar? What?
it's no more. So someone else has to pick up the slack. The annihilation events, they'll keep happening whether you like it or not. The world needs a bit of propping up.
Until the time comes. Yes.
Hold up a minute. Who's someone? And for how long?
Well, you work that part.
Oh, just tell her you're her dad. Come on. Just tell
Do
her.
this! You don't have to sacrifice yourselves!
It's not like that. We're helping.
Just tell him you're
That's
his
different
dad
how
too.
exactly?
Fundamentally. Glimmer. As long as you lot do your part to change this world, it'll all go back to normal.
And if we don't manage, then what? My lifetime. It's barely a blip.
If you don't, pass it on.
Huh?
Let someone else carry on your dream. That's how we've always rolled. Us lot.
It's not much, but we can offer you a gift. We can imbue you with our life, keep the wheels turning. That way, you'll be able to live out the rest of your life.
Oh, is that how they get rid of their
Enough
tattoos?
time to do what you must.
No, but...
Oh, hey, don't get us wrong now. We're just taking
Well,
a
that's why
breather.
Rex and Shulk can't be
It's
founders.
all right.
That's why it has to be Linka and Panacea.
We'll meet again. Trust me.
Because they disappear here. Then Linka and Panacea don't get statues. It feels like a little bit of a...
Teacher. Boss. This is against the rules. You know this.
Don't be a spoil sport now. If it was them, I don't think they'd even bat an eyelid at helping.
Admittedly. Well, I suppose you have earned it. Very well then. I didn't see or hear anything.
Like, whose rules are you talking about? Who's gonna
Thanks a lot,
slam
Alvis.
the books down on us? Do they mean Zed? Oh yeah, so they're removing, yeah, so they can live full lives now.
Then, it's all up to you now. With us taking the role of the Avatar, Zed may well seize upon it to gain power. What we did, and all that concerns Origin, will become but a dim memory.
So everyone forgets about Origin? That's how they
Nevertheless,
explain it?
our intentions will live on.
That's how they explain that no one knows it
And one day, coalesce again.
in Xenoblade 3?
Be it tomorrow, or in 1,000 years. Surely, the time will eventually come. I can see it, clear as day.
Our future is in your hands.
We'll be waiting, at the far edge of time.
Matthew, you didn't say anything during this last section of the cutscene. Also, Niall hasn't said anything either.
You actually did see it coming, didn't you? All the time.
Right? And all that will.
The only thing I see is what the flow encompasses.
Right, because she can see the future with the Monado.
But your hope lives on. That much is certain.
Because then at some point, Zed takes control of the Origin after this. And then, like, annihilates that middle landmass. Oh, it's getting annihilated now. It's just gonna fall. Well, I sure hope everyone in Colony 9 gets out in time. Oh, okay. See, if I didn't do that quest, like, how did they escape? They don't have working ships. Like, you probably still see the same cutscene, right? They swim. Man, that would also decimate the coast of all the other surrounding continents because the water level would.
Righty-ho.
Righty-ho.
Wanna get back to it then.
I highly doubt you have the strength left.
Same goes for you.
Bring it on, Gramps. Great Gramps. Do I actually fight him? Why not?
Mobius will never change. In any way. Forever transfixed. They will guard the endless now to the last.
Including you.
Naturally.
Well then, we'll be busy.
What if you cannot make it happen? Your lives are pitifully short.
We went over this. You got wax in your ears. If I can't, someone else will, down the line. Who knows? Maybe it'll even be you.
Ha 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 ha. No puns.
Friend fail yet again. Did Riku not say? Should not use so much noise bite.
Oh, they invented the Ouroboros stone.
You said to throw in a bunch of them. You told me.
Riku did not. Nickel must have poor hearing.
Honest to Spark. He's still going at it?
What do you mean still? It has to be done. We're powering up the Ouroboros stone. Just about done with it now. We've accumulated all this data. Now if we could only encode it in the operative photon wave frequency.
If you get it to work, we'll be able to deploy that power whenever we feel like it, right?
Right. I'll admit the photons have limited capacity, so we won't be able to empower quite that many people all in one go.
Oh, more importantly, you don't want to be late. The send-off?
Oh, that's right. I better get moving.
Take care, alright? You sure you're gonna be fine alone?
Oh, yeah. It'll be a relief, if anything.
Well, someone's full of himself.
Matthew, thank you for everything.
Ah, and thanks right back at you.
Where's he
Also,
going?
while I'm gone, keep an eye on the city, eh? Nael, Nickel, Glimmer, Panacea, Linka. Oh, and you, Riku.
Why Riku lost?
Oh yeah, you, Riku.
Once I found us some friends, I'll come home again.
Get back safe.
Sure. Alrighty. Time to start rebuilding the world. Matthew Van Damme is out of here!
Wait, that's it? That's it? That's it? I feel like I should get more from that. That's it?
You're standing at
Oh, it's voiced.
in front of a door that's been closed.
Oh, it's cutscenes from the last couple games.
What do you see? Until you open it, you cannot know. Afraid to see what could be on the other side. Oh, can't you see how much I feel the same as you? It seems we just need to let it all go free. I've seen that look before. The stare of your fearful looking eyes. That quiet voice inside. What do you hear? Will you give up and stay where you belong? Afraid your time, it just might take too long. And you won't know unless we keep on trying. Now we need the strength to carry on.
Wait, but you could beat Future Redeemed before you beat Xenoblade 3, so wouldn't these cutscenes be a spoiler? I mean, anyone in their right mind would save the DLC for last, but...
Voices might not be heard, and it doesn't matter if we fail. But if there is a future, that's where we'll set our sights from one sure step. We'll walk hand in hand, just the two of
I hope there's a bonus cutscene after these credits. Oh, thanks for calling Kirby. Are those the worlds unmerging here? Oh, they are. Do we get to see anything after this, though?
I see you by the door.
I just want to see everyone one last time, like in like a big happy group photo in their respective groups.
Too long, 'cause everything you've said, you find it there. In our future.
Wait, which world is this? Why is there only one? Or am I only seeing one? Wait, something's happening. What's happening? No, show me. Wait, no, don't just fade away. What? Are you kidding me? They'll just fade away. I saw that shooting star. Okay, so there's so much I want to say about the conclusion of Future Redeemed and Xenoblade 3 and the Xenoblade series as a whole, but there is one last thing we have to do. A new time attack challenge has been added, considering paying a visit to the main game's landed challenge. This gives us something new in the main game, so I'm actually going to do this. Hopefully it's not too bad. Oh, what? Niall is a party member. On save files with the game completed, Niall will be a member of the party. Cutscenes will not be affected. Additionally, affinity growth and weapon strengthening are not available to Niall. You can, however, customize her accessories and gems like a normal party member. Oh! Setting levels at rest spots is the same as the previous game. You can level up to lower our levels as well at rest spots.
Okay, it's all backed up.
Okay, I'm going to quickly just duck in here and see Niall. I have so much stuff to say. It's not even from reacting to this ending. It's been stuff I've been like ruminating over for the last week while playing through this, but... Oh look, oh, the title screen changed here. And there's Niall too. Actually, I'll hide myself. Here. That's cute. I knew Niall would eventually join us. I just didn't think it would be like at the end there. I mean, like, they let us play as her in a couple cutscenes, so it's like they obviously programmed her in, right? So might as well make use of it, right? I predicted this. I predicted this in like the first stream.
All right.
Yeah, hidden party member is fun. Let's see her portrait over here. There she is.
Time that we were going.
She's a war mage. Does she have a Unity thing? No, she doesn't. Okay. So she's basically like your hero character. Yeah, she just tags along like it's normal now. Let's return to the main game. Let's do that one challenge battle, because you get something good from doing it. And then I'll talk about my feelings about the conclusion of this game and Xenoblade as a whole. How long does it take to load a title screen? There we go. I hope this challenge battle isn't too hard. Because I know you get synced down, and then I think you get, like... They make it so you can't do chain attacks or something like that. So I briefly read about this. I'll just use my same setup from the last time. And hopefully it's still an okay setup.
New challenge! Straight from Archsage Noggin!
Okay, so it's 4-star difficulty. In this challenge, you will not be able to use chain attacks. So I know in this fight, you fight against Shulk and Rex. It's basically like the fight you did as Glimmer and Nickel. And I don't think it matters. I mean, you get higher rewards for S, A, or B, but I think I just need to beat it to get the thing I need.
Archsage on tenterhooks!
Okay, hopefully this isn't too bad. So I heard that they have a buff where sometimes one of them will become invincible and you can only target the other one. Oh, we'll go for Rex first, because he's a DPS. Oh, they played this music. That's cool. Oh god, Mio just got like nearly annihilated. Why do I baggro? This might be too hard, actually. It's so much HP. Okay, now you're invincible, so we have to go for... Yeah, thanks for coming, Sai. Hope you have a good drive home. I appreciate it. Thanks for coming to the stream. Okay, we're actually weakening him now. Switch targets. It's funny to hear this with just a regular Xenoblade 2 battle music. I mean, this track is a banger, but... Okay, we seem to be doing fine now. Senna's dead. See, the nice thing about having a healer Kiro means that they can still revive people even if you're all in Ouroboros form.
I can help you. No, the enemy is going, Uni.
But why am I attacking him? He has the buff. Strangely, Shulk is the tank, but he feels like he has lower defense. Oh, they switched already. Oh. Oh, I have aggro, come on. Oh, thank you. Yeah, Stout Heart sounds like a tank word, but Rex has that title. And Shulk is God Cleaver, which sounds like a DPS title. I mean, for all we know, maybe they neither have DPS or tank abilities as bosses. If we can just kill one of them, this is going to be so much easier. I can't see anything though. Switch to Shulk. Maybe I shouldn't have kept my party set up. Maybe I should have gotten everyone to go back to their original classes instead of using Ino and Masha's. It's kind of fun seeing the Ouroboros after so long of not seeing it. Take this, Rex. Get Rex. It's nice seeing my tanks actually get like healed up once they go in the red. Unlike in Future Redeemed, where they get in the red and I'm just like praying the whole time that they don't die. Can't see a thing. Oh, there goes Shulk. Oh, I think he's enraged now. Oh god, he's enraged. That last chunk of Shulk's HP just, like, disintegrated. Oh my god, wait, what just happened? Why did, like, everyone die? Please, healers, do your thing. Come on, we just need to kill him. Come on, guys. Someone do a big healing attack, please. Okay, I'm Ouroborosing. Oh, thank you for the heal, Mio.
Good job, Fred! Friends must have one more in tank, eh?
I didn't even get a B rank, but that's fine. So, we get something cool from beating this challenge. As a reward for completing the challenge battle, the two saviors, Shulk and Rex, have joined the party! Yeah, more paddle buddies. Shulk and Rex differ from other heroes in two ways. Their classes cannot be learned by others. They will not appear in event scenes.
Yep, we did all right.
So since, like, canonically they're not actually with us, like, they're just like bonus characters here. And we can't learn their classes. That's still pretty cool. Oh, they just put Rex in my party. Okay, thanks. I'll go back and save.
I'm gonna put my feet up if you don't mind. Gotta note this all down.
Oh look, Rex is still hanging out with us though, that's cool.
Let's keep things on a tight loop.
Okay, so with that, we are finished the Xenoblade series. Let's talk about it a little bit. I'm going to go back to the title screen for Future Redeemed just so we have something to look at while we talk. Right, I forgot this takes forever to load. Okay, so Future Team was really good. Totally worth the expansion pass. Basically a game all on its own, although shorter than, of course, Xenoblade 3, the base game, but like, I got like 26 hours, 27 hours out of it, and I didn't even have to do that much for near 100% completion. Like, there's still things I'm missing, but like all the story stuff I got. Overall, like, really fun. Still the same battle system as Xenoblade 3, so the Xenoblade 3 battle system was fun compared to Xenoblade 1 and 2. Level design, it felt like they went a little bit back towards Xenoblade 2, where some areas there's like a notorious monster, and you're trying to get to the story objective, but you can't bypass that notorious monster, and they're way stronger than you, so you have to like run for your life, even though you get like one shot by them a couple times. Like, there's at least like 4 or 5 instances where I had to like run for my life from those notorious monsters, or unique monsters they're called, while getting to the story objective. And I didn't like that because that felt like Xenoblade 2 things. There was also like a number of times where I was in battle and then me or a party member or an enemy would fall off the little cliff, and then your party members would try to run all the way around it, or you wouldn't be able to jump up the ledge because the monster was on top of the like tiny little incline and you can't jump when you're in battle, which made it really annoying. That feels like a Xenoblade 2 thing. Or like an enemy falls off the edge and instead of dying, they respawn with full HP in the middle of the fight. Like, that just seemed really mean. And all those stupid flagpoles that would summon extra enemies, again, felt like a Xenoblade 2 thing where like you pull one enemy and suddenly you're pulling the entire room and everything's on you. So that I don't like. Like, it felt like level design went a little bit back towards Xenoblade 2, and I'm not a fan of Xenoblade 2 level design. But like Xenoblade 1 I feel like was kind of a mid-game, but Definitive Edition and Future Connected elevated it. I didn't like Xenoblade 2 that much. I know a lot of people will probably disagree with me over there, which is fine. I didn't like the battle system, but it was also the story. I felt like Xenoblade 2 was... like, the story itself is straightforward, but then they put all this, like, muck into it that tries to overcomplicate it, when there's still a lot of things that don't get fully explained, and the enemy antagonist motivations, yeah, I could explain them and understand them, but they weren't, like... they were so convoluted in a silly way, and, like, the whole way the blades worked, there were so many, like, questions that... because it was such a big plot point, but there were so many things about blades that didn't explain. And then Xenoblade 3, of course, comes along, and like the base game, you don't need to know about Xenoblade 1 and 2, but there's a lot of references to them to play the base game. And then, of course, Future Redeemed connects it all together. Now, was this a good finale for the Xenoblade Chronicles series? I think so. I think it was a great finale. It connects characters from all 3 games together, and it's fun, it's self-contained, it's pretty good overall. It's kind of weird, though, that the final entry doesn't actually chronologically take place last, because it takes place before Xenoblade Chronicles 3. So it's a little bit weird. Like, it makes sense, like, storyline-wise, and if you want to have Rex and Shulk, and not have them appear in base Xenoblade 3. Also, having Alvis as the antagonist was kind of nice, because it was a familiar face, but it would have been nicer, I think, if they found a way to make, like, an actual epilogue that happened after Xenoblade Chronicles 3 that brought together characters from all 3 worlds. I think that would have been cool, as well. Oh shoot, there was one other thing I was going to do before we finish the game. Well, I'll do that at the end. So I wish that they did that. Also, I feel like if you were a fan of Alvis, they really did him dirty, because one, they suddenly make him the antagonist, and you barely get to see him, and when you do, he's like all shining, so you don't even get to see his body very well. And then his good traits all got transferred to A, which is okay, I guess. But then A is, of course, a very different character, even though she's supposed to be Alvis. Like, I mean, yes, she's female, which already completely... I mean, nothing wrong with that, obviously, but it completely changes the dynamic of how you see Alvis and how he interacts with the rest of the party in many ways. It really does feel like she's just a different character, even though she's supposed to be the same one. So I feel like if you were an Alvis fan, you did dirty here. I really like Matthew. Again, he's totally my aesthetic in terms of fighting style, and like appearance-wise and personality, he's great. I was lamenting at first that he only appears in a short game that probably didn't give him enough time to develop his character, but I think by the end they did a good job, actually, with what they had for timing and stuff. Obviously, there weren't as many cutscenes here. Like, most of the gameplay was just me walking and fighting things. So, will Matthew be one of my enduring long-term favorite characters of all time? I'm not sure. He's got the makings of it, but I'm not sure if the game just allowed him to flourish as much. But yeah, I also didn't like the incursions very much, especially when you step 2 feet outside of it and suddenly everything respawns. That was annoying, and when you pull more things than you want and there's like flag pulls everywhere, incursions weren't my favorite thing to do, especially when they're in the middle of your story objective. Again, I can't believe it took us 4 hours to climb all the way up to Prison Island, right? Now, for the characters, I think it's nice that they reference a lot of characters, like Panacea being a reference to Ryan and Sharla, and then Linka being a reference to Zeke and Pandoria, for example. Were kind of neat. Of course, Rex and Shulk are here. The relationship with them and Glimmer and Nickel, I wish, like, yes, they're... I mean, it's not really implied at some point. It's like, yeah, they're kids. But it would have been nice if they had a few more scenes together. I mean, Rex and Glimmer had a couple scenes together, but Shulk and Nickel did not have that many scenes together. So that's why I didn't place him as being connected to Nickel quite as easily, even though I could see it. So I wish they'd kind of developed that a little bit more. I also feel like the cast of Xenoblade 1 and 2 were a bit shafted here in Xenoblade 3, because some of them are directly referenced and spoke of, but we never found out their fate. Like, I mean, obviously from a gameplay standpoint, they wanted to redesign Shulk and Rex and Nia and Melia. They didn't want to spend the time to redesigning every character from the past 2 games, because that's too much, and it would leave out not enough room for our new playable characters. But a lot of their fates are just completely left up to, like, whatever. Like, what happened to them? Did they all just die? I find it hard to believe they all just died, right? But they were able to have kids. You would think that maybe we would have heard at least a bit more about like what happened to Fiora or Pyra and Mithra, but we didn't. I mean, again, with Rex, it's also because he's a freaking player. They want to leave it open to interpretation whether he had kids with Pyra or Mithra or Nia, which is also kind of weird, I think. Rex grew up a lot, and then Shulk didn't... I feel like Shulk didn't change much at all other than just having longer hair. For whatever reason, they decided to do that. Like, Morag didn't even get mentioned at all. Morag and Bridget. At least Bridget got a cameo costume. Dromark, I still don't know what the heck happened to him. Because Nia's still around, so you think Dromark would be around. At the end of Xenoblade 3, they also, like, for Nia, they show Poppy in person, and you see a photo of all the cast of Xenoblade 2 aged up. So you at least have a little bit of closure on seeing what happened to them in terms of that. But then, this cast of Xenoblade 1, Melia just takes out the Monado from somewhere and looks at it longingly. She doesn't have a photo. So, like, we don't know anything about what happened to Ryan, Sharla, and Dunban, and Fiora, and Riki at all. Like, you can kind of guess parts of it, but I feel like they got shafted. You didn't even get to see a photo of them. So, and again, there's still so many plot holes I'm still trying to fill in. Like, they're not important for the main story, but, like, if you think about them, like, all the Xenoblade series, it's like, the plots are pretty straightforward, but there's so much convoluted plot holes that don't get addressed. Like, for example, if all the cast of... if the world of Xenoblade 1 got turned into Kevis, and the world of Xenoblade 2 got turned into Agnes, all the people living in those worlds became those soldiers, right? But then how come Shulk and Rex still remembered the original worlds? They're the only ones that do. Was it because of their link to, like, Alvis and Mithra? Maybe, but they never really explain it. Why does no one else remember the worlds at all, right? And when the worlds come together, if everyone gets split into Agnes and... or into Xenoblade 1 and 2 worlds, like, what happens to the people of the city? Do all the people... everyone gets resurrected. Does that include all the dead generations of the city? Because everyone in Kevis and Agnes have just been recycled through, like, reborn over and over again, so it's the same people. But then the city, it's like, suddenly, are we going to have a big population boom in both worlds? Like, what happens there? What happens to those people? Do all their previous generations revive? Does Matthew and his friends get revived somewhere in there too? I don't know. Obviously, this is the ending, so I guess it's okay if they leave that vague. What about Nopons? What about Nopons? Do they follow the cycle too? Do they get reborn? How come they have Mama Pons and Dada Pons still? Because the people from Kevis and Agnes don't have parents. They're born from the queens. What about Riku, right? Like, Riku in the base game of Xenoblade Chronicles 3, we knew that there was more to him. But in this game, we see he knew about the city, he knew about Mobius, he knew about Ouroboros. How come he didn't help us in their base game with any of that information? Like, it's obvious it's the same Riku. I don't think he died and got reborn. How long do Nopons live? Like, if he already knows about all this stuff, how come he didn't give us any, information, right? We spent most of the game in Xenoblade Chronicles 3 just figuring out what happened. Riku could have just told us from the beginning. And even if he did want to be mysterious about it, how come he just never helps us? Like, even in very dire situations, he never does. So that doesn't get addressed. So I find that really weird. Like, just the presence of Riku is already just very weird. I think those are the main things I want to say. Also, I mean, obviously they wanted a character, like, Melia being the queen of Xenoblade 1 makes sense. Nia being the queen of Xenoblade 2 does not. I know she had noble bloodline, but how did she become the ruler of all the Auras? It doesn't even sound like Auras would all come together. If anyone would be the ruler, it'd be Zeke or Morag, because they were actually, like, at the top of the chain of command for their respective countries, right? Not Nia. Obviously, they picked Nia because she and Melia have similarities in that they're both, like, female protagonists that got shafted by the main protagonist because they got together with Fiora and Pyra Mithra, right? So, it just seems like there's a lot of stuff that, like, it's like I'm left with more plot holes. Not super important ones, but, like, ones that are still never addressed or even considered. Yeah, the queen of Xenoblade 2 must be a cat girl. That must be why. Like, what happened to Dromark? Like, you think that maybe we'd see Dromark at the end of Xenoblade Chronicles 3, not Poppy. I mean, obviously Poppy makes sense because she would still be alive because she's a robot, but, like, Dromark was the closest one to Nia, so you would think that, I don't know, he would at least go mentioned. I don't know. Overall, I think I really enjoyed the Xenoblade Chronicles series. Like, Xenoblade 1, again, was kind of a middling game to me, but it had quality of life thanks to the remaster, and Future Connected was even better. But then Xenoblade 2 was kind of like downhill because it didn't have a lot of the quality of life because it wasn't remastered yet, and I didn't like the battle system. But then Xenoblade 3 had a great story and a great battle system, great characters, great music. But again, I wish that there was less, like, plot convoluted stuff as well. Like needless convoluted stuff. I also, even though like I got used to the battle system and Xenoblade 3 improved it, I'm still not fond of the whole like, it looks like an action game, but it's kind of turn-based because of the way your attacks recharge. It kind of feels like you're playing an MMO, but in a weird kind of way. I guess I can't hate on it too much, but there were certain parts where it's kind of like needlessly frustrating. Like, for example, again, people falling down little cliffs and then trying to run back up, or healers not using their heals at the right time, or tanks not holding the aggro, which I know is like a challenge of being a tank, but come on, the CPU tank should be able to hold aggro at least, instead of letting me get aggro repeatedly. I don't even know how the aggro meter works, because sometimes I would die, and I get revived, I would think, oh, I'm starting at 0 aggro, and I do a couple punches, and suddenly I'm on top again. Like, I don't know. Or when I do a chain attack, and it says aggro increased by 50%, or drop by 50%, I'd be like, oh, that's a hefty increase, and I would do a couple attacks, and suddenly I'm on top again. I don't know how the aggro table works. Also, it was nice in Future Redeemed, not too many of the side quests required you to go fetch random items off the ground, but there were a couple that did that, which is a little annoying. No pun medals was kind of pretty annoying, actually. I thought the no pun medals wouldn't be that bad. Some of the, like having all the affinity kits and gem kits and accessory kits hidden makes sense to me, but some of them were kind of out of the way. When I climbed the Black Mountain the first time, I just didn't have enough like unlock kits to be that strong. That's why my fight against N was so difficult. Probably because you're meant to take the game slow and go discover them along the way, but me beelining it, of course, not my playstyle, but in the end, we got overpowered for the final boss. So, like, I still enjoyed it because Future Redeemed was a more, like, separate enclosed experience, which was nicer than Xenoblade 3, which was, like, so big. It was just so much stuff. So many, like, hidden things and items to collect and stuff. I'm glad Future Redeemed was better than Torna. I'm glad the community feature was optional and not like Torna where you needed it to get further and just inflated the game for no reason. So I'm really happy with how Future Redeemed turned out. But I still wish that maybe it would have been, it might have been even better if it was like a full Xenoblade 4 and a full game instead or something like that. So I could have more time with Matthew and develop his character a bit more and see more of his interactions with the party. But I can see why they did it this way, and trilogies work better than quadrilogies, I suppose. And being like shorter, it was actually a benefit, because Xenoblade Chronicles 3 I felt was too long. I mean, this is going to be like my longest playlist on YouTube with 30 videos. I'm glad I rounded out to 30. I could have finished this at 29, but doing the optional quests makes it nice and 30. Unless you count Umineko. When I do Umineko, Questions Arc and Answers Arc combined together will be longer than all of Xenoblade 3, but Xenoblade 3 by itself is longer than Umineko, Questions Arc by itself, or Answers Arc by itself. Yeah, only 30. Can you believe it? It feels like we had so much more, right? It's kind of weird to think about. Most of those were... We finished Xenoblade 3 at like stream, what, 12 or 13? Most of the stuff after that was just doing those Ascension quests, which were so long, or required you to go back and like fetch items from like random places, which was annoying and took up time. Yeah, like 30 streams, there's 30 streams just for Xenoblade Chronicles 3 and Future Redeemed. That's not counting Xenoblade 2 or Xenoblade 1. Xenoblade 1 was like, what, 10 streams? And then Xenoblade 2 plus Torda was like under 20 or something like that. But I'm kind of glad they just wrapped it up here. I don't really want another Xenoblade game. Even though it would have been nice to get more closure, it would have been nice if when we finished Future Redeemed, we actually got like a post cutscene after the worlds split apart, and you actually see like even just a little bit of what happens. Like, we never figure out what happens to Matthew. I know it's not important, and that's what I'm going to talk about here. If we go back to the main game... Sorry, I meant to do this after we finished the challenge battle, but I forgot. I'm going to go back to the city and read the statues again, so that they're more in context. I was reading them on the wiki the other day, just to contextualize everything again, but I think let's go back in with like a fresh look at it. But... it's been a fun series, honestly. But again, like the fate of so many characters is vague, which is fine to keep it vague, but also like some characters are much less vague than others. It just feels weird. It feels unfair. So if I go back to the city, And of course, there's like so many extra quests I didn't finish in Xenoblade 3, and we didn't fight the super bosses, but I don't really feel like going back for that stuff. Maybe I'll do it on my own time. Okay, so here, right, these are the statues. So let's read them again. The Ouroboros Stone's Cage. The object on display upon this plyth is the very first original Ouroboros Stone's Cage. It is important to note that initial designs for the monument are said to have included a statue of a 7th founder in its place. Next to no information remains about the 7th founder's identity, and it is possible this is not due to a simple loss of records. Rather, historians speculate this is the result of a conscious decision by the 7th founder. So, the 7th founder has to be Riku. I don't think it's A because she left before the city was really founded. But then again, like, how do you live this long? Why does he not tell us about these things? Do all Nopons live this long? But they still reproduce because they have Momopons and Datapons. Wouldn't they have like 1 million children like Riki did? Like what? I don't get that. So Matthew, House Vandam. So his descendants are Guernica, Monica, and Gondor. In memory of the founder of House Vandam, the city's restorer and liberator, the original incarnation of the city was once laid to ruin by Mobius N's hand. The founder realized fully the potential of Ouroboros, heretofore unlimited, and fought against N, ousting him. Once victorious, he gathered the old city's people, scattered to the winds, and re-established the city. With the city restored, he left its government in the hands of founder of Doyle, and departed on a lonely expedition. No records exist of his fate thereafter. So, like, did he even ever, like, come back after his journey? Heirs of House Vandam's lineage only returned to the new city several centuries later. Centuries! How long has Riku been living? Did he die and get reborn? But do Nopons do that? But then do they reproduce? I don't get it. And then he kept his hammer too, right? Oral tradition has it the founder was a master of the classical art of fist fighting, and the scions of House Vandam carry on the custom to this day. Yeah, I like how they depicted his belly button still. Honestly, I kind of like that part about his design. House Doyle. In memory of the founder of House Doyle and the city's liberatrix. Directly descended from those who established the first original city, her whereabouts were lost after N's ravaging of the city of old, but upon encountering the other founders, she committed herself fully to the fight. So this is talking about how she got possessed by Alpha. This founder is said to have a familiar relation to the house founder of Vandam, with scant extant records suggesting they were likely brother and sister. She fought alongside the founder of Vandam then, who was the elder of the two and brought the power of Ouroboros to completion. Said to have been bright and wise, the founder laid the cornerstones for much of the city's governance and legal system. Also, I was thinking about how Riku was revealed that he said his father was a traveling companion of Melia, which means it's probably Riki, but it could also have been Kino, but I think it's more likely to be Riki. But again, it's weird because I think Tora is like the mechanic, so it makes more sense if he was descended from Tora. Tora, I keep forgetting,
my plumage is everywhere.
Created like the entire origin. House Reed, so this is Shulk. In memory of the founder of House Reed and the city's liberatrix, rather than the founder herself, this statue depicts the founder's mentor figure, standing as a sign of the deep reverence and devotion she felt for her teacher. So, Linka chose not to have a statue, or she got shafted. But she's also not a playable character, so I can see why. But also, you'd think there'd be a statue of her too, right? Like both of them together or something. The Founder's Master was unconnected to her by bonds of blood, yet he raised her as would befit a child of one's own, it is said. Though of a calm and constant disposition, the sight of him on the battlefield, great red sword in hand, struck fear into many a Mobius. Though the vicious struggle against Mobius cost this ferocious warrior his right arm, the loss did nothing to diminish his desire to hone his martial skills each day, standing as a vivid testament to his indomitable will. So, this house current leader is Masha, so Masha's descended from Linka. Also, someone pointed out online on Twitter that it's pretty messed up because Matthew, one of his post-battle lines is, "I could have done that one-handed," but Shulk is in the party, so that's very insensitive. House Ortiz. Again, also Nickel and Glimmer don't have surnames because they're from Kevis and Agnes, so they must have gotten their surnames from marrying. In memory of the founder of House Ortiz and the city's liberator, a Kavesi soldier, this founder was released from the Flame Clock system by the other founders. And also, how come Matthew didn't release more people from the Flame Clock, huh? Every time we fought Agnes and Kavesi soldiers, he never bothered freeing them. And wouldn't he just be able to implant anyone with Ouroboros powers, but he didn't do that either. And henceforth spent every last ounce of his energy for the cause to liberate the city as one of the first Ouroboros. With surpassing skill in mechanical engineering, the founder fought not with a blade, but with a weapon of his own fabrication. And again, originally I thought this guy was Shulk, because he looks like Shulk. Which makes sense knowing his lineage. He was also responsible for laying the foundations of all the mechanical systems supporting the city to this day. Following the fight against Mobius, he poured the remainder of his days into rebuilding the city before finally perishing at the age of 80 years. Though how he attained that feat despite his origins as a Kavesi soldier remains unexplained. See, at least he had a conclusion to when he died, but it's also kind of sad that he does. House Rhodes. A soldier of Agnes, this founder's fight to the death against the founder of Ortiz, a soldier of Kevis, was interrupted by a chance meeting with other founders. Also, the fact that Glimmer and Nickel end up with different surnames means they didn't marry each other either, which is what you would think would happen, right? Freed from the bondage of her flame clock, she joined the fight against Mobius. Although a soldier, the founders report to have been exceedingly kind and gentle at heart. Yeah, she was so gentle the first time we saw her. I guess she was healer. Additionally, her skill in the healing arts greatly contributed to the developments of medical science in the city's later ages. And irrespective of starting life as an Agnian soldier, she is said to have surpassed 80 years of age, though the way she achieved that remains shrouded in mystery. She outlived Nickel. House Cassini. Hey, can we get a good look at this one? There we go. In memory of the founder of House Cassini and the city's Liberatrix, much like what the founder read, this statue too depicts the founder's respective mentor rather than the founder herself. So this is... Oh no, sorry, the other one was Panacea. This is Linka. I was mixing them up. The mentor boasted a robust physique, wielding two great swords at once with utmost ease and facing down Mobius despite the loss of one eye. He lived his life as an unsophisticated sort, broad-minded but impassioned. It is said to have aided the founders in the fight against Mobius physically and spiritually. He was further reported to have been a free spirit whose qualities influenced the other founders, still young and impressible when the city was restored. Indelible proof of this rebellious spirit can be seen time and time again in the ethos of the house in generations to come. Okay, sorry, so this is Cassini. So this founder is Linka, which means Masha descended from them. This one is Panacea, whose house Shania descended from, which is an unfortunate conclusion to the story of House Reed. Anyways, I think we're all caught up now on our Xenoblade lore. Still, you know, the plot holes that are obvious and ones that I think they intentionally left out. But I still wish the ending of Future Redeemed was a little bit more like, I don't know, it felt a little empty just seeing them rebuild the town and then just having Matthew leave. But I mean, like, it makes sense in the context that that's what happened, and also they want to kind of hide that. The fact that he never returned to the city and then the Vandoms came back many years later is kind of a sad ending for him, though. Because it means he never saw Niall again, unless it was unrecorded. As well as Nickel and Glimmer. But seriously, Riku's like the biggest mystery of all. I don't gotta understand. They said it was centuries after, too. I thought it was maybe like 100 years tops. No, it's like centuries later, he's still alive. Hey, Kiro from the future here. It's the next day after the stream, and I've had some time to think about the ending, and I read a couple theories, so I want to add a couple things to this video before I posted it on YouTube. So, I found a couple answers to a few of my questions, although I don't think they were completely satisfactory or cover everything, but for the sake of completion, I want to mention them here for posterity. So, I did run across the idea that Rex and Shulk, I talked about how it was weird that they still kept their memories of the original worlds. I think what people are saying is, and this explains why they go back into Origin along with A at the end of the game, is because we were not actually traveling with the real Rex and the real Shulk. They were actually like avatars of themselves, kind of like A had an avatar of herself. I forget that like Because Origin is like a repository of all the memories and personalities of the people from the original worlds to help them kind of come back when the worlds are finished merging and unmerging. So what people are saying is they think that Origin created the avatars of Rex and Shulk and A to help us to defeat Alpha, because obviously Alpha is opposing Origin's goals, and Origin's goals are not the same as Zed's goals, because Origin was originally created to help the worlds merge and unmerge by Torah. So that's why they are quote-unquote breaking the rules when they release Glimmer and Nickel from their Ouroboros, or not their Kevesi and Agnian tattoos to let them live longer lifespans. Now, that might also explain why the other party members aren't around. Maybe Origin just decided to bring back Rex and Shulk because they had special relationships with Alvis and Numa, but does that mean that there's also like a Kevesi Shulk and a Kevesi Rex running around somewhere who don't have their memories and are part of the cycle? Does that mean there's also Kevesi and Agnian versions of all the other party members from the past games running around somewhere? I don't know. Again, that's something that is not really talked about or explained. It doesn't really matter that much. Now, during that last final cutscene, during the battle, I did notice that when Matthew punched En's sword, his glove came off and we saw what looks to be like Mithra and Pyra's core crystal on his hand. And at first I just didn't think much about it, because we've been seeing that core crystal everywhere. Like, it's on Glimmer's chest as well, because she's their descendant, and I just figured like, well, maybe they don't really mean anything. But people are saying because Matthew has Numa's power in his hand for unexplained reasons, and then En's sword has Malos's core crystal in it, so that when he punches them, their combined powers is what brings out the powers of Ouroboros. And we do know that Matthew's glove later on becomes part of Noah's gauntlet or sheath for his sword as well. So he probably inherits the power of Numa. I'm not sure if that's maybe through Riku doing that, but somehow Noah inherits it. And people mention that when Guernica sees Noah's sword, that's when he realizes that he should use the Ouroboros stone on them. So I guess that kind of leads into that cutscene. And it kind of explains Matthew's powers and the powers of Ouroboros and where they come from. Again, a lot of it is kind of vague, and I don't think it's super important. I also looked up the lifespan of a Nopon, and I think the longest living Nopon with a confirmed age in the Xenoblade series, people said was 240 years old, which, I don't know, it still doesn't add up for Riku for me, because it said that the Van Dams came back to the city centuries later. Now, 240 years could be considered centuries because it's over 2 centuries, but I don't know. When I hear someone say centuries, I don't think of just 2 centuries. And even then, like, I don't know, maybe Nopons live longer, but then it still doesn't explain why Riku hides so much information that would be useful to our protagonist in Xenoblade 3. Like, yeah, he might not want to confuse them too much, or maybe he wants to be mysterious, but there's a lot of times where his information would save them a lot of trouble. So I find that a little bit weird as well, still. People also said that, like, Nopons, some of them, like, by age 40 are already, like, grandfathers, so they seem to reproduce fast. Again, like, Nopon seems so weird, mysterious. I mean, of course you could point to the Nopon Archstage as, like, one prime example of living longer and existing, like, outside the time continuum, but I feel like he's, like, non-canonical, but I'm not really sure. So, I guess it's conceivable that Riku lives that long, but also it just... I don't know, it just doesn't explain his actions. The other thing people were saying was, like, at the end of the Future Redeemed, we saw the worlds unmerge, and then they seemed to merge back together, and I was confused by that. But people are saying that it stinks because the two worlds correctly unmerged and then ended up remerging again back into Klaus's world. I'm not sure if they remerged back into Klaus's world or back into Ionios, which again, it feels weird, because I played all of Xenoblade 3 thinking that their goal was to help the worlds merge properly, and then at the end we found out their goal was actually to separate them again. But then if it turns out that they just remerged again, doesn't that just undo everything? But then, like at the beginning of Xenoblade 3, Noah looks up into the sky from his Xenoblade 1 world and sees the other world in the sky, which looks like a moon. At the end of the game, when the worlds are fixed, Noah is back at the beginning of the game, but he looks up in the sky and there's nothing there. And then you hear, I think people said you hear the sound of Mio's flute after that, which implies that they end up meeting again regardless. Even though the world's separated, somehow they remerged properly, and then they were able to re-meet everyone. So I guess everyone got reunited in the end, but again, I think it's left vague on purpose, which that I'm okay with. If, like, things like that being left vague on purpose because they're at the tail end, I think is okay. Things like, you know, the way that Origin works, the way that, like, Riku knows all the information, like, those kind of plot holes, I think, are things that should have been filled. At the very end, we also saw a comet coming towards the planet, and there's a few theories on what that is, but again, that one's left vague intentionally. But some people said that it could be Cosmos from Xenosaga to link the Xenosaga and the Xenoblade universes together. Some people said it could be Alma from Xenoblade X, which again, Xenoblade X is a Xenoblade game, but it's not really related to the other worlds directly. But I believe that one takes place on, like, Earth. Like, they mention, like, cities and places in America, for example. So if we re-merge back into Klaus's world, which is basically our planet Earth, I guess it could make sense. It could be Alma to try to link Xenoblade X. Or it could just be something that references their next upcoming project. Who knows? So those are some things that I found out upon a little bit of extra reading. Again, they answer some of my questions, but they don't really answer some of the more big plot holes I think exists. I do like it when games leave you enough hanging threads, but you can connect them together. So, like, the ending part I'm okay with. It's all the other stuff that I still feel like needs it. But, you know, again, maybe I'm just nitpicking. I still enjoyed Xenoblade Chronicles 3 a lot, and Future Redeemed a lot. Again, more mid about Xenoblade 1, and kind of disliked Xenoblade 2. But as a series, it was really fun, but I'm glad to see it come to a close. It was really enjoyable. Like, I was telling people that because I streamed Xenoblade 1, 2, and Torna back-to-back, and then 3 shortly after, people thought I was a Xenoblade streamer for a while. People would come into my streams thinking I was just a Xenoblade streamer, which I'm like, nope, I just spent like half a year catching up on Xenoblade, just like how I spent like half a year, well, I guess it wasn't half a year, like a few months catching up on Xenoblade, and a few months catching up on Star Ocean. So I like doing, like, series of games that I enjoy, but that's why lately I've been trying to spread them out so I don't play them all back-to-back, just so I don't get burned out of the same series too soon. Which is why I split up things like BlazBlue and Zero Escape, so I don't play them back-to-back with their sequels. But anyways, I just wanted to say that, yeah, I really enjoyed Xenoblade Chronicles 3 and Future Redeemed, even though there were some things left to be desired. So, anyways, back to the VOD stream. But, yeah, there's Xenoblade Chronicles 3, Future Redeemed. Thank you so much for joining me here on this journey. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And I'm glad we were able to finish, like, not full 100%, but most of the stuff in this Future Redeemed, especially since I liked the cast so much that it felt like it was fitting. And I had fun doing it. It didn't feel like a chore. Because originally I said before, I planned on maybe beating the final boss and then doing the side quests. I'm glad I did it this way. Also, it made the final boss a lot easier, being able to do that first, but that was a lot of talking. Yeah, thank you for coming, everyone. I appreciate it. Tomorrow, we're going to be finishing Umaneko Episode 5. We're going to see the conclusion of Episode 5 as well, and then we're going to be starting up some new games next week, along with continuing BlazBlue Continuum Shift, and we'll see what else is on the table. I might take a little break too, because I've been streaming pretty much non-stop over the last couple weeks, and I think I might need a little rest, but we'll see. We'll see. I'm enjoying it though. Don't take me the wrong way. I enjoy streaming a lot, but it is nice having a little bit of downtime here and there. Who do we raid? Who have we not raided in a while? It's always tough deciding. You know what? Let's say hi to our good friend Kieran. Let's say hi to Kieran. He's playing Splatoon right now. Especially because, again, Kieran debuts this Thursday, upcoming Thursday on May 11th on his birthday. So you guys should follow him if you haven't already, and give him all your support. Okay. Am I forgetting anything? Whenever I finish a stream, sometimes I'm like, especially a game, I'm always like, is there anything else I was going to say? Is there anything else I've been ruminating over? I should have written it all down, but I think I got it all out. About my general complaints about the game, and the story. I think that's about it. Yeah. Yeah. Alright. Thank you guys. Hope you have a great weekend, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.